Hello, everybody. How are you doing tonight? Happy Friday night. Epic day today. Epic freaking day today. Out magnet fishing with Jason from Daddy and Daughter Plus Water. All I'm going to just say is just epic day. The video will be coming out, of course, next Friday. I might throw some teasers out a little bit later on in the week as we get closer to Friday on Instagram and everything. And, we'll see. But, yeah, today was epic. Yeah. So there was a lot of pew-pews found in this one location over the last 2 days, but today was so much fun. I do want to say that I've got two Squatch Squad members, actually Squatch Butt members, who are at their 2-month mark for being members of the Squatch Butt level for the membership, and they will be getting t-shirts. And that is, let me get into it here, is Tim from Alley Cat Treasures and Janine from Janine's Finds. Both of you are at the 2-month for your Squatch Butt membership, and so I'll be needing to get with both of you to get your magnetic Squatch shirts out to you. Yeah, all right. Hey, Johnny, how you doing? So let's see who all is in here tonight that I can say hi to. Let me get back up here to the top and see if everybody is in. Man, y'all have been chatting for a long time. Good grief. Whew. Boy, Willie was in here at 9:03. What's up, Willie? Jake was in, Dirty Mag Yackers. I don't know if he's still here or not. We got Oregon Family Magnet Fishing, Jay Paul. Mary Monarch. How you doing? Let's see here. Who else? Hey, Alaska's on the fly. Of course, Tim, Alley Cat. Let's see. Who else we got? Who else? Try to go through here. Hey, we got Kathy from Pond Scum. It just feels weird to say, I'm sorry. Y'all had a whole conversation going on here for the last half hour. Right on. Appreciate that. Got Swamp Rat in the house.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. I'm all right, Justin. I think I've got everybody who's in the chat right now. There's Jody. Johnny Small. Pepper, how you doing? Let's see here. Relic Reaper. All right. I'm getting down there. A Rusty Spoon. Hey, how you doing? There he is. Dirty Mag Yackers. Right there. Gotcha. All right, I think I'm finally catching up here. Jason from Daddy and Daughter Plus Water. Got Willie. I think I've got everybody now. Iron Antler. Beard. All right, there we go. I think I got everybody who's in the chats. Right on. All right, guys. Yeah, like I said, today was an epic day. At this location between yesterday with Jason and today at this one spot, it has taken over the title as our gunny hole. We'll just say that. It was pretty sweet. I've never pulled up that many in one shot. So we had 5 of them come up today, 3 yesterday. So it was a really, really good location. It was almost like a Dirty Mag Yackers video. That's what it was almost like. Yes, the new Pew Pew Bang Bang hole. Yes, absolutely. All right, guys, what we're going to do tonight is we're just going to have an open chat. Open it up. Anybody, I've pinned the link up in the top of the chat. If there's anybody who wants to come up and talk, just shoot the shit for a little while, hang out. That's what we're going to do. I do have couple pieces of mail here that I want to get to real fast. It's from one of my followers. It's from Gene Head. I don't know why I said Heard. Gene Head. They love watching the channel. He has an autistic son, and they love to watch it and everything. And he hits me up every now and then on Instagram. Love talking to him and chatting with him and answering any questions he has. So they sent me a couple items in the mail. Got a caution Squatch crossing. So I'll get this put up in here somewhere. Somewhere over here where it can be seen during the live or something. And the second one that they sent also is warnings. Squatch sighted. Enter at your own risk. This might have to go on the front door. So this was really cool. So I really appreciate it, Gene. Thank you, sir. And I think, yep, that's it for the mail call for this week. But that was really cool. I like that. And by next week, maybe I'll have that up somewhere where it can be seen. Oh, there he is right there. Right on. I do, absolutely. Thank you. They're going to get put up somewhere. I just got to find a spot where they'll go, maybe one up here or something, where they'll make sure that they get a good prominent view from the live. Yes, thank you, Jason. Congrats to Chrissy on her bachelor degree. Woo woo. She did finally finish. Doggone it. This pop-up just popped up on my screen. That doesn't normally happen. Now I can't get it to go away. No, I don't want to see more. I want you to go away. That freaking news pop up. Yes, Chrissy has completed her bachelor's degree. Last weekend was her final paperwork. She just finally got her grades. And yeah, she rocks. Absolutely. I haven't started editing today's adventures yet, Jason. I did upload it onto the computer and let it do all the optimizations. So everything's in there. Now I just got to go through and start doing that. But I'll probably start on that sometime this weekend. Get that video up and ready to go. And of course, I'm on vacation now. So being on vacation for the next couple of weeks, I'm going to get out there a handful of times and bank a couple videos so that I've got a few in the bank there and am not just necessarily fishing and video and week to week. Hey, Michigan Magneto, what's going on? Yes, sir. Merry Christmas to you too. Appreciate it. Oh, do we see if there's anybody I missed? Oh, hey, Outdoors with Big Matt. How you doing? Muddy Squatch Butt. Yes, Muddy Squatch Butt. I definitely, if you watch the video today, I slipped and I hit the ground hard. And what is hard to see in that video is my head literally was like that far from that palm tree when I went down. It was real close to me slamming my head on the back of that palm tree. And it's amazing how fast I went from ground that I had traction to slipping and my feet just going out from under me. If you haven't seen Tampa Bay Magnet Fisher's video, Tampa Bay Magnet Fishing, his video went up today at 5:00. You see my view of my feet going out from under me, but he actually was looking at me when it happened. So you'll see on his video where my feet, and yeah, down goes Squatch. I mean, it's funny seeing it from his, as you see my feet just going. And yeah, I'm glad it was slippery, but it was pretty soft, thankfully, because it was muddy. But yeah, I had a muddy Squatch going there for a little while. Hey, Venture, how you doing? It was like a cartoon. It just about was, yeah. Yeah, Tim, I'm fine. I wasn't hurt or anything. Uh, just a little a little pride hurt at that moment there when I went down, but thankfully, you've seen the Squatch fur. Boy, say that 5 times real fast. I seen the Squatch fur fly. Hey, Dawn, how you doing? Dawn, the metal detective. That's why you laughed a lot. Yeah. When I was editing the video and putting that all together, I was cracking up at myself too. I couldn't wait for it to load where I could show it. And I was showing Chrissy and the boys and everything. That was I think the best part of the video for me. Oh, you know what, Tampa? Let me come in and give you a wrench because I don't know if I gave you a wrench yet or not. Nope, I did. You already have a wrench. All right. I want to make sure, again, as I normally do, I get that everybody who needs a wrench has one. Whoop, what did I just do? Oh, there we go. All right. So, hey, Modern Natives in the house. How you doing? All right, guys. If you are interested in coming up here and joining the stream, come on up. Anybody and everybody is welcome. We are just going to have like I said, just kind of a shoot the shit session. Just, boy, that's hard to say too. So just come on up and let's chat. I put the link. The link is pinned up at the top of the chat if anybody wants to come in. Also, part of my, hey, Muddy Mess, how you doing? AZ Mort. Yeah, it happens, Native. It happens. You get up and down on these these subscribers, but you can't stay focused on it. It's hard. It's really hard not to stay focused on it because you're so invested in wanting those numbers to go up, but you just got to let it happen. All right, we got coming up on the stream with us here. We got Swamp Rat. How you doing?
Hey, everybody. Hey, Squatch. How's it going?
Whoop. Going all right. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. For some reason, the volume went really low on this thing. Let me see.
Okay. I still feel like I'm being
good enough
up by those gnats for some reason. That bridge we were at today was just, the gnats were unreal this morning.
Here.
It was just, the gnats were unreal this
That's
morning.
Good.
Oop.
No, that's giving us echo.
Yeah, there's gonna be bad echo. Yeah.
Sorry about the echo. That was
I'm gonna mute that.
the one guy that you saw that you said hi to earlier, a Rusty Spoon.
Yes.
This is a Rusty Spoon.
Addie.
Hey, how are you doing? It's a 2-for-1 over there.
I can't hear anything.
Yeah, our volume is really low for some reason on my phone. We're sitting outside.
Okay.
It's up.
You want to mute yours and then I'll turn mine on?
I can't mute this because if I mute this,
no, I mean
they can't hear.
Your volume. Oh no, because this can still echo.
It's got the mic.
Yeah, it's going to echo still. Yeah.
Around it.
All right. Well, while you're doing that, we've got Jason from DDPW down here. We also got Willie coming in.
Devices.
Okay. How you doing?
I'll be right back.
All right. Well, I tell you, it's been hard to wipe the smile off my face other than bowling tonight, but I had a bad night bowling tonight. But I was like showing all my friends, guys, look at these pictures. So how you doing, Willie?
Oh, you're doing pretty well.
That's good. Good. I still
Yeah.
feel like those gnats are all over me, Jason.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like things crawling on me. And I know they're not there, but it was bad today.
Better than that, the ants.
Yeah, the fire ants you stepped in. No kidding.
I got something that I could tell you that was probably worse. It's weather related.
What's
About
that?
2 days ago, Wednesday, we had a massive storm. Well, I shouldn't say storm. It was more of the Dust Bowl from the 1930s making a resurgence here in Kansas. It's pretty insane. I have a short video I posted on my Facebook page. It just was insane. About, I want to say 3 o'clock, it started whipping wind about 80 mile an hour, nothing but dirt everywhere. And then next thing you know, about 4 minutes past 4 o'clock, the power goes out, and was detailing a few tractors at my boss's workplace, and he decides to leave the door open, and the power goes out. Can't close the door because there's no battery backup and don't have a manual override. It's too far up, and nothing but wind and dirt everywhere. And then there was fires everywhere, and
Yeah, that whole area up there has been just last week or so has been horrible in that area.
yeah, in Salina, that's not too far away from where I live. It was clocked at 100-mile-an-hour winds. Yeah, and
That's
then the cold
insane.
front came in. It was pretty nuts. It's about 30 degrees here right now. That cold front just flattened everything. It's
Yeah.
just nothing but. And then
Well,
on top of
Casey,
that, must have got cut off. Technology anymore.
Yes.
What do you expect? Haven't been out lately for a while. Just been too cold, too windy.
Yeah.
But yeah, last time I went out, I actually found a sign. Not the one that's up on the wall, but I have a rusty no parking and no unloading sign from under an old dock over in a little reservoir over by Sedgwick County. It's Marion County Lake. It's an interesting place. I've been posting a few TikToks about it and made a few funny jokes. But
Yeah.
I've pretty much considered that place now nothing but spark plug and steel beer can heaven out there. That's all
Yeah.
there ever is anymore. I mean, I found a few other things. Each one of those docks out there is a private public slipway, something to do with if you're there you can use it, but it's also paid per year by other people. Some are in such disrepair that it's just terrible. Nothing but rust. I've had my Titan stuck 3 different times. I almost lost it the last time I went out there. I had to stick it to the back of my Suburban just to get it off. But
Goodness
that's
gracious.
just, yeah, you thought the Orion was pretty powerful. You should try throwing the Kraken. That thing will make your back hurt for a while.
Yeah.
But
Well, I used to throw the Brute 360 or not 360, the Brute 3600, and that thing is like 10.5 pounds. And
yeah,
that's
I've
all
got
I
2 of
threw
those.
for the first half of my my videos.
Yeah, I've got 2 of those and 2 dock busters, and I've retired both of those once I finally found the Kraken. But
Yeah.
Ben's got an interesting new magnet coming out, but don't tell anyone.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know either. I just had to ask around, and I found a few pieces of information, so it'll be good once it comes out.
Well, I right now am absolutely loving my the Orion.
Yeah, the
That
2400 is
2400
good.
clamp. Yeah, it's so easy to throw.
Mhm.
I throw it so much further than I was throwing any other magnet, and it's so easy to throw. With the handle on it with the clamp,
Mhm. Yeah.
it's so easy to throw.
The clamp does have a unique disposition of getting fishing line caught in the clamp
Yes.
itself.
Yes.
That's what I've always learned. I've
Well,
pulled out.
and for me that's good because I have cleaned out a lot of fishing line.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
which is really
Where
good.
I've gone to, there's nothing but fishing line.
We got Dawn, the metal detective, down here ready to come in. Let's bring her up here and join in the chat. How you doing, Dawn?
Hey, Don.
I'm good. Couldn't have too much testosterone in here, so had to, bring me in.
Absolutely.
How are y'all guys been?
Good, actually.
Absolutely. Let's see. I just see that. Eden Beach is in here. How you doing? Got her a bunch of her stick up. Well, right here. There we go. Got her sticker right here.
I have packages ready to go out, but they're not going to go out until after Christmas.
Yeah, I've got to get some t-shirts ordered for Tim and Janine because they've hit their 2 months with the Squatch butt. You're at a month of it now, right at a month.
No, because I couldn't get it to load. It took me, you, and who's the
I
chick
can't remember
from
who it was.
Wisconsin?
Hey, Ohio River's in there. How you doing, Shane? Doggone it.
What is
Well,
her
and the
name?
I can't remember.
But it took
Well,
three
and
of us
Sally-
to get it to work.
Yes, and Sally, who won the race last week for the members only race, I still haven't heard from her about winning the race.
I claim it. I claim it.
No take.
I want one of the sweatshirts so bad.
They're very nice too. If I don't hear from her, I'll do another race. But I put it out there in the message thing, hoping that she would see it. So we'll see.
Straight Up Metal Detecting already had his Bob Ross live stream giveaway. That would have been a race to win, but someone already claimed that one. Bob Ross, just a happy little cloud.
Yes.
You're way too young to remember when he was actually.
Probably. But
out
PBS
there.
used to always have him on.
Yeah,
So
they
I
still
caught a
play
few
the
of them.
reruns.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm old enough to remember when he was
Didn't
actually
he die in the
doing it.
80s? Or was that early 70s?
No, it had to be in the 80s because
80s?
I was born in the early 70s.
Yeah, well, somebody can look that up. I'm sure somebody will.
Please
real quick
don't
find
make me older than I am.
that gum. Modern Native up since yesterday morning.
Since, Willie, you're probably
Yeah.
young enough to be my son.
Almost 30.
Yeah. You could be my son.
Thanks for stopping in, Modern Native.
I turned 50 in June.
Both my parents are older, actually.
I have a son who will be 21 in
Hey.
March, but I was 30 when we adopted. So,
Oh, look who it is.
Yep. What's Kratos doing next?
is that Ben?
That's Ben.
That's Ben, definitely.
Hello, Ben. The last time I was on here, I got drunk with him and passed out. So,
That was funny.
It said Bob Ross died in 1995.
Really?
He had a happy little accident.
Yeah, he had a happy
thank you,
soul.
Shane.
Did he have a white coffin, though, to match the happy little cloud?
No, it had to have been decorated.
Mm.
I don't I don't remember, but it had to have been decorated. And
Yeah, I'm sure.
honestly, my aunt learned to paint by him.
Mm-hmm.
So I have pictures of my daddy's old home place before it burnt down. So there wasn't any pictures then because my daddy grew up dirt poor and we weren't much above it. So
So what we're going to do tonight, let everybody know, because I do have two shirts that I already have to order. So we're not going to do a shirt tonight, but I do have a bunch of stickers. So I'm going to put a sticker pack together.
Ooh,
And
sounds good.
we'll do a race for a sticker pack. Yes.
but I
Yes,
need
you
my
do.
sweatshirt.
Getting cold.
Jake,
I
you
live in
absolutely
Texas.
do.
That would be good. Definitely. It is open mic night tonight.
Yeah. Come on up, Ashley from Sneak Attack.
Are we getting the cards out?
I don't know. We might do that later on. We're gonna have to see how things go. I know I'm plumb exhausted. I've been up early today and then magnet fishing. We were out there. We got there at 8:00, and I think we shut it down just probably almost 2:00. I think. So we were out there for a long time today.
Are you and
I
Daddy and Daughter Plus Water still trying to meet up with the magnet junkie?
We keep talking with him, hoping something will
Mhm.
work out, and he says he wants to, and I'd hope to be able to get together with him because that would be a fun meetup.
He did get a hold of a new magnet. What was it? The Magnetar
Yeah,
companies.
75
yeah, he was talking about it in his last video, I think.
Yeah,
75 is the last part. That's all I can remember.
that's the G75 from the Magnet Store. But he got a
Yes.
hold of the Magnetar Beast. But that's not as powerful as the Barbarian. The Barbarian is their highest 360-degree magnet. That's actually the magnet I used. It almost been a
Didn't
full
he
year.
already have that one?
No, he didn't. He only had the
Okay.
online magnet stores magnet, the G90. Then he went to the G75, and now he's got a Magnetar. But I did find a drill head. That's what my icon is. That drill head I found found that with the Barbarian before I smashed against the side of a bridge. But that's a whole nother story.
Oops.
Well, Jake, I will tell you this, man.
We won't talk about that.
Yeah, that was a whole other thing.
The last 4 weeks or so, roughly, of having that, just the 2400 clamp Orion has absolutely made magnet fishing a whole nother world for me.
Definitely.
It absolutely has. None of the magnets I was using before just did. I mean, I would fish a spot, with anything from Brute, and all it would do is it would just like bounce across the bottom. And
There's no comparison, is there?
And then Jason would fish that same spot that I was at, and I'm standing off to the side over there going, really? He was using the Titan, and right where I was at, and my magnet would just bounce across, and it would feel like stuff was there, but nothing would connect, and he was just pulling up, and now I feel equal again. I don't have a magnet complex anymore.
Brute's pretty much a Walmart magnet anymore. Here, just stick it to the side of the fridge and call it good. It's done. Over with. Goodbye.
It's definitely Team Kratos, that's for sure.
Team Kratos all the way.
I won a Kratos. I bought what is the other one? The one that you first started with, Jason?
My first magnet was the Brute 3600.
You went clear from...
I think mine was a Brute 2600.
Well, I had that, and I also got the 1400 single side and the 2600 double side. And I mean, it would pull stuff up out of the water, but I was so few and far between on finding things. And now it's, I'm not kidding you. Last weekend was almost every toss. The weekend when I met up with Annie B, my magnet never came up out of the water out there in Palatka without something on it. That whole day, it never came up without something on that magnet.
Was going to see if I could have recorded a TikTok for something I have at work. I was going to try and use that 3,000-pound pole magnet
Sure.
that I have from Kratos to see if I could pull a steel I-beam that my boss has at work. But I realized that I-beam's not big enough for how powerful that magnet is. Just chain it to the front of his tractor and see what it could do.
Yeah, there's who is it? I think it was a Fisher. He did one where he tried to see if he could pull his car with one of the brute magnets, and it kept popping off the car.
Mm-hmm. If I remember correctly, Magnetic G's dad also did a actually there's more than one different pound pull strength test. It's in kg, but if you can do the conversion, still it's pretty effective of what their magnets can do. He's got a homemade hoist system, and he lifted, I think it was 1,000-pound table with his magnet, and they just started to throw bits and pieces of junk on it just to see how far that the magnet can fully hold the weight. And it worked pretty well. And that's not ideal conditions. That looked like it was a 3/4 inch welding table. But
you don't talk about the snacks.
Kratos Club. That'd be one rusty metal sandwich.
Let me tell you, that's something I said today as I was throwing my magnet. I was like, it's time to let her feed. It's like she's got teeth. Just throw her out there and let her feed.
Hello, little Mr. Lowe. How are you?
What's up, Venture?
Hey.
She's Venturette.
Are y'all out for Christmas break yet?
Yeah, they just started their Christmas break today.
Awesome.
I thought I already had given him one.
It'll be good once Rose gets done with her surgery, finally. And then she'll be back with Angela.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been in contact with her for a while, and I haven't really asked what it was, and I haven't said anything. But I think it's like 5th week or final week for after her recovery. I could be wrong. I'm still waiting on next.
I do know that she said that she wasn't talking about what the surgery was
she's
about.
Not. I was just saying that.
So
when her recovery is fully done.
Yeah. Well, about
Tanner.
6 weeks ago, I fell off a ladder.
Oh, wow.
And either broke a rib or badly bruised. It took me 3 weeks before I even bruised. So I've not even been out metal detecting. I mean, just getting in and out of bed has been an issue.
Yeah, no kidding.
Pain is not fun, ever.
All right.
No.
Nope. I already got Kratos. Yeah, Vinny has a wrench now, so he's in as a moderator. And Jake, you go out one time with one of these magnets, and it won't be hard at all. It won't be.
The 2400 and the 3800 clamps are pretty good. There it is again.
There it is.
Squatch butt.
That one's not muddy though.
No.
And Jake,
there's no brown stuff hanging on that one.
No, it's not.
oh my, Lisa's
not
not hanging out, just on.
Warning: XXX magnet fishing content right here. Mature content only. All children must be
ears.
gone.
There's nothing mature about this stream.
Yeah.
Benny will drink with you. It'll be great.
Yeah.
So, what did you
Oh.
think of the comment I gave you the other day about full bottle of Cabo Wabo?
You know what? I haven't had the Cabo Wabo in a while.
I've not seen that one,
Oh
Venture.
no,
Oh yeah, no, the Cabo Wabo is good though.
I've seen that before.
I don't know what Cabo Wabo is.
Sammy Hagar's
It's Sammy Hagar's tequila,
Mosh tequila.
and it's good.
Okay.
Hey, Saskatchewan's
I
here.
drink one kind and one kind only. And people probably think that it's the gutter, but
One moment.
that's all I drink.
That's me.
Fine, he left me in the middle of what I was saying.
I don't know. He had to go real fast.
I guess
Yeah,
he needed to go
sometimes
potty.
you just gotta go. There he is. There you go, Venture.
This
That
is
was
good
very
stuff,
cl-
Mary. Cabo Wabo.
Yeah, that is some good tequila right there. Venture was proud of himself with that one. He was able to. He was finally in that spot where he could get his hands up there and make it look like he was holding the Squatching After Dark symbol.
That's
Not bad.
cool.
Yes, tequila is dangerous stuff, but it is good stuff.
Yeah, I got left at a bar by my husband and my best friend.
Oh no.
Oh, that's not good.
I'm 5'3", and at the time, I was probably 100 pounds.
Whew.
And
About
when I'm
around.
drinking, I have no control over my mouth.
Yeah.
So,
Does anyone?
Well, mine is way worse than most. So that's all I'm saying.
907. So, Venture, have you? What's your opinion so far, or have you even had a chance to use it much? The Kraken.
I have not used it yet at all.
Wow,
So-
still, wow.
Still have it in the box.
I found an axe with mine.
That's a beast of a
Okay.
magnet, man.
Yes, it is.
That is a beast.
How
Yeah,
much the magnet
for it, but-
itself does it weigh?
About
10
9.5
pounds, isn't
pounds.
it? No.
Yeah, almost 10 pounds. So yeah, that's a beast.
The 3000 is a little bit heavier.
You know, as cool as I think it would be to have that, I'm enjoying the 24 just because it's so it's so easy for me to throw now. I'm not killing myself by trying to throw that 3600, and I'm having fun with that magnet. Absolutely having a blast with that magnet. I mean,
Jason, you pulled up a motorcycle, not a motorcycle. What are they called?
Mini bike, wasn't it?
no, it was a motorcycle frame. It was
Like-
a very old
Yeah,
motorcycle.
but you still
frame.
pulled it up. Do you think I could pull that up? There ain't no way in Hades.
It's from Squatch.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what a 6-ton come along is used for.
Yes.
Yes. They do. Jake, you'll need to go check out their his channel, not his channel, his store. Check him out at right there at the bottom, KratosMagnetics.com. Go check him out. Oh, Mir came in. Hey, Mir, how you doing, Marlon? Mir videos in the house.
I'm on my tablet, so I can't see chat. So, hello to everybody. Merry
having way too much
Christmas,
fun over there.
Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah. I don't know when Hanukkah's over. So,
Yeah, how are things going up there, Ashley, with you? How's your recovery coming along? Still recovering from that from her second surgery.
yes.
Leaving
The last,
leaving Heather and Wiz to all the shenanigans.
Good night.
The last time I talked to 907, he said that she was doing well, but that's been several weeks ago. I've not talked to anybody. I mean, I've just been out since I fell off that ladder.
Yeah. Mir, it's been warm here today. We were very hot today out magnet fishing.
Ball humbug.
What are you doing, girl? Yeah, it's
Kitty.
it was very nice today.
We were in the mid 70s, but it was still chilly.
I don't know how well this picture will show up, but this is where we were at today. This is what our view from the bridge looked like.
Excellent location.
Oh, yeah, it was definitely an excellent location. I want to show you guys so bad. I just know as soon as I show them on there, it's going to be.
We're all gone.
Yeah, even though it's pictures, they'll probably go, no, you can't do that.
Yeah.
So.
I was kind of shocked because Marlon did Tripwire's. Say that guy's name. I can't think of it. Straight up metal
detect. Yeah, straight up metal detecting.
Bob.
Chain. No.
Tripwire.
Yeah, tripwire.
Yeah, Tripwires. But what's the guy that he was doing the giveaway for?
Bob Ross.
Yeah, Bob Ross. And in the background, you can see pew-pews hanging on the wall.
Yeah.
I was shocked that they didn't take them offline.
I'm wondering if somebody's gotten to them because I think they've been a little bit more lenient lately. I think they need to. It's just got to be an understanding of the difference in somebody being reckless with a firearm and somebody treasure hunting, finding and showing off something they found treasure hunting.
Yeah, there's a big difference between a non-functioning firearm and a regular functioning firearm.
Yes.
But who knows what?
I believe these were real.
Yeah, they were.
I think this was his collection, but he's in Canada, so they may have whole different rules in Canada than what they do for the U.S.
Well, I know one of the firearms that was on his wall
Hey, JP.
was not chambered for a regular round. They have to convert that said firearm to a different, smaller caliber based on some kind of ordnance law. I don't know much about it, but I did see the magazine for the M1, and it was chambered in, I think it's
But
7.62.
you did see the pew-pews that was behind him. Yeah, because I kept thinking, are they going to take him down? Are they going to take him down?
Yeah, just like how they did for Jake of the Dirty Mag Deckers when he tried to show that off. They cut the screen.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, but
rules.
Common sense has got to be rules, but you got to implement with common sense, and that's where things become. Yeah, Jake. Yeah, show a Tommy gun and see what happens.
Gangster special there.
Well, there you go. You've been busy scrapping those since prices are up. I tell you what, I've seen a lot of the mudlarking and going looking for bottles and everything, but I was watching Michigan Magnet Man today, and he was out with Scuba Sonia again, and his video from where they were out finding these bottles. They're walking around, but they got to one spot, and I'm not kidding you. It was one spot that was maybe 5 or 6 feet long, and they're digging in there, and it was just bottle after bottle after bottle, and pulling out full bottles out of that one spot. It was incredible.
I grew up in a very, very small town. Now, there is a major university there, but when they're not there, there's maybe 3,000 people. But my cousin on his farm is the old dump. And so I'm either going to, I may go if there's not snow on the ground when I go home for Christmas. I may go there, or I will go early spring.
Yeah, you're wanting to get out of Texas. I know that.
Oh hell yeah, fast as I can. But my mom and dad are getting older, and I don't know why, but I've always been the one who, if something's wrong, I'm the one who goes in and takes care. And
Later,
everybody
Iron.
else is medical.
Beard. Yeah.
Good night, Beard. But my degree's in business. But I'm the one that takes care of them.
Well, that's
And
because that's who you are.
Well, and when my daddy got hurt, I was the one who became, because my mom hadn't worked since before I was born. And I was in junior high school.
My refrigerator's making funny noises over here.
Uh-oh.
The mother figure, my sister did the whole.
So,
Anyways, go ahead. I'll get
eventually,
myself all upset and I'll start crying.
yes. We got to keep this upbeat. Stay happy.
That's right. It's almost Christmas.
Yes, exactly.
Ho, ho,
Richard, have
ho.
y'all had a chance to get out lately? I know you said y'all weren't getting out very much.
No, we haven't been out for probably over a month. We just got over with COVID, so
Oh,
we had that
I
for a couple of
didn't
weeks.
know. I'm so sorry.
Coworker
Did the
had
whole
that.
family have?
Yep, everybody had it.
Goodness.
The kids were bouncing off the walls like nothing was going on, but they were home.
Well, yeah.
Well, we all had all the adults.
Good night, Ashley.
Good night, Ashley. I hope you're doing well. But we all the adults got COVID last Christmas.
Yeah, I had it March of last year, and it really didn't affect me all that much. And to be honest with you, if the test wouldn't have come back positive, I wouldn't have even thought I had it.
Well, my husband and I were the same way. We ran
Yeah.
fevers for 2 days, but then I had that whole fog thing.
Well, I haven't been sick since then, other than I think maybe an upset stomach and I get migraines. But since getting over COVID, I haven't been sick since March of last year at all.
Now that you say that, I've not either.
And it's been wild.
No, I do have stomach issues, but I've had that my entire life.
Our stomach issues usually end up being from the Friday night and the weekend exploitations.
No, mine. I've been on something for give me the word.
I don't see any correlation there at all, Mary.
I don't know what that is.
Hey, my cooking is good, Mary. I'm a good cook. I feed these boys around here well.
That looks like a booger.
Yeah. We got a booger on her head. Is that a pillow?
Yeah, it's a beanbag pillow.
Oh, a booger pillow.
Oh, okay. That weighs better.
Well, hey, don't. I mean, I live down here in the land of the the joke wads. So,
You're getting any interference here?
No, sir.
You're getting interference from us, or?
I'm just wondering if there's an echo.
No, I don't hear an echo.
Okay, I just have my stereo system connected to my microphone here.
Nope.
I just don't like using.
Hey,
my
Brad,
very
Fat
often.
Magnet guy in the house. Thanks for showing up, brother man. And guys, this is an
Hello,
open chat.
Brad.
this is an open stream tonight. The link is pinned to the top. If you want to come up here and chat for a while and, tell some stories, talk about any treasures you've been finding or whatever, any plans you've got coming up. If there's anything that, your channel's got going on, you want to come up here and talk, come on up and talk. That's what tonight is about. This is just a night to get everybody up here and BS for a little while and chit chat. So if you want to come on up, come on up.
Because as of right now, I'm the only one talking. Which is not unusual, but
we're getting entertained. We're getting entertained right here.
yes,
Orange marshmallow.
by the little cutie.
Squatch marshmallow.
Yes. Where's Zan? I'm surprised he hasn't ran
He's
in
in
there.
bed.
In bed.
Yep.
The room next to us. No, that.
It's 11 o'clock on a Friday night.
Yeah, no, that's kind of early for him.
Because they
It
did
is.
drug him.
That's we're all still getting over the COVID thing, so
Oh,
Right.
we had it too.
it's
Slows you
put
down.
my
That's
wife
for
and me
sure.
down bad. So
Oh, that's where I was going with my whole story because, since I had my seizure, I go off topic. But my niece, who just turned 11, she had strep throat. And she was absolutely terrified. I mean, terrified that she had COVID. Now, last Christmas, when we all got it, and my 6-year-old nephew got it, which is her brother, she was upset because she didn't get it. But they have them so terrified at school that, I don't know, I was just all upset with the whole school system, with the way she was upset about it.
Right.
Hello, Oregon family.
Hello.
Oregon in the house.
hey.
We got a group
Hey,
from
how's it going, guys?
all over the nation in here right now. That's fine, Mary. I appreciate it.
Where are you at, Willie?
Kansas.
Oh, Kansas. I'm sorry. You said that earlier.
What we
Yeah.
got?
And
I'm
I
in
know that
Florida, we
Waldport,
got Texas, we got
Oregon.
Kansas, we got Michigan, and Oregon, of course, is in Oregon unless they're traveling right now somewhere.
No, we're in Waldport, Oregon.
All right. Well, how are you? How are y'all doing? I think last time you were at the hospital.
Oh yeah, we're doing better now. My grandson just broke his hand twice again. But
Oh,
other than that, we're good.
what? All right.
What were you in the hospital for?
So, what do you guys think about we were having a magnet conversation before the burnt marshmallow came in.
Yeah.
But what do you guys think about the brute boss?
It works. I've got one.
Oh, I
Though
don't
I've
doubt
also
that it
heard
works. I'm just I think the brute boss, it's a 360. It seems to be a strong magnet.
Haha, Mar. Not in Kansas anymore. Yeah.
I still haven't thrown a 360 magnet. I got my Artemis in the mail coming though from Kratos.
Well, the only 360 I've gotten to throw is mess around with Jason's. But again, I've fallen in love with this with my clamp. It's been the best magnet I think I've thrown yet.
I've got the online magnet 1600 kilogram, which is like 3,575 pounds, and it just kills it. I love it.
What is that one, Venture?
This is the Kratos Titan.
There you go.
I was gonna get a Titan, but they were all out, so my brother said, "Hey, Merry Christmas! I'll get you this one instead," and got me the other 360 that Kratos has.
Did you say?
Well, he gets
Thank
those
you.
magnets
Yeah.
in and they're gone like
2,400.
Gone
quick.
quick.
Yeah, that thing is insane.
Snap
Dude,
of Caribbean
insane.
like you wouldn't believe.
That's
What
for
is it that
2400.
Mayor has? Marlin?
Marlon, I thought was with Rogue. I thought he
Yeah,
had.
he's the Rogue.
The Rogue
Yeah.
Beast.
What are you doing?
I just know that when he put it in those loonies and those toonies, it was
Yeah, when it picked all those back,
crazy.
yeah, the coins up, that was insane.
Yeah.
And you got it, Johnny, man. That I've fallen in love with that magnet 100%. So Magnus wants to know what our favorite mag is and why. And again, going back, I love my Kratos 2400 clamp, the Orion. It has changed my world magnet fishing. And pulling up three pew-pews today from that one location. Jason getting 2, and altogether there's 8 in 2 days out of this one spot with the Titan and the Orion. And not to mention a bunch of other stuff. And you'll just, the video will be out on Friday. I don't want to give too much away, but there's some amazing finds. And I like them. One, I think with Kratos, with Benny, he's made himself part of the community. He joins us. He chats with us. He communicates with you. Yeah, he is part. He's become part of the treasure hunting family.
Right.
And just, I think a lot of other companies, they're good with their ambassadors and they're good, but they really haven't become part of the family so much, and he comes in and chats. He actually he comments on videos. He comes into the lives. He chats on the lives. He listens to the lives. Even if he can't come up here and chat, a lot of times he's there listening. So a lot of my
me up on
reasons
Messenger earlier.
Say again?
He hit me up on Messenger earlier and was talking to me.
Honest with you,
Yeah, absolutely.
to be honest with you,
makes a huge difference. I mean, just to have somebody who comes in, who listens to you, and if you say this is not working, then he goes back and he starts checking. Well, how do we make this better?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's important for what we do.
Well, when
it
I
really is.
Now, I'm not a big.
when I first started with food mag, sorry, go ahead, Don.
No, I run my mouth. You just tell me be quiet.
When I first started with Brute working with Clay, it's like every time I sent him a message, he got back to me and everything. And now Brute's done this big old switch over, and I've been trying to get back to him for months to do my 250 sub giveaway and stuff. And it was like I emailed him and talked to him today. And I'm like, hey man, what's going on? I'd really like to get a hold of the main person at Kratos and talk to them. You guys talk about the Kratos magnets so much that I'd like to see what they got to offer as opposed to Brute.
Benny's on here right now.
Yeah, he's been in the chat. I would just tell you, if you haven't gone and checked out the website yet, go check out the website. It's then you just have to talk with him about where to go from there. But
yeah, I mean, my subs deserve a giveaway, and I'm already way past the 250 mark. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you 100%.
Yeah.
And that was me, because when I did my 1,000 sub giveaway, it was right before all that stuff happened with Brute, and I could never get them to give me the magnet that they were supposed to help me with. And finally, I was like, "Screw it," and I just went to Kratos and ordered one through Kratos and sent it to her. And she got it. She got the Titan before I was even able to get. Of course, the Titan that came to me, Benny sent it to me, but somehow or another it got lost in the UPS facility. I'm sure I still have the box in my closet in here as a memento.
You guys see my snake?
Well, that's another thing. You know what I mean? my address keeps getting messed up with Brute, and
Steak.
my magnets go other places.
She ate today. She's sleeping.
He's over there showing his snake off and everything.
Yeah, I don't like snakes.
Oh, I love snakes.
She ate today, so
I had
she's
an
asleep.
8-foot red-tailed boa.
That's what I got. 7-foot red tail.
How often does she eat?
Yeah, I love them. Get them out in the sun where they start moving around. That really
Anita,
freaks
I
people
couldn't
out.
think of your name
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah. I
Where
take her
have
out.
you been?
She only eats like once a month.
How are you doing, Anita?
Hi, Anita.
Hi,
Hello.
Anita.
How are you?
Good. There's your
Oh,
baby.
all right, guys. I'm gonna get off here. I was just stopping in to say hey.
I got
It's good to
lots
see
of
you, Brad.
kitties.
Y'all
Yep,
have a
good to see you,
good
Brad.
Alright.
Thanks for tuning in.
All right, Brad. Nice to see you, Brad.
Hey, it's JP.
All right, I'm going to jump off here and go feed the kids. You guys have a good night.
Oregon
All right,
family,
yes, sir.
y'all
You-
have a
I'll still be
Merry
watching
Christmas
this.
and Happy New Year's.
Well, yes, sir. Thank you for coming up for a little while.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for size comparison, here's the Kratos 1400-pound clamp. That's a Lonnie's.
Here, I'm being all festive.
This is the 2400-pound.
Yes. Yeah.
You
Don't
wearing
get them close to
balls
each
on
other.
your chest?
Yeah.
Okay, there's issues
There, I'm all
with that. We
festive.
need to have a talk.
You're gonna throw your back up picking that thing up that way.
I'm sorry, Venture.
Wow, those are cute. The small one is adorable.
Yeah, Venture, I've still not heard anything about a shirt.
Mary says size
That's the
doesn't matter,
information.
Venture.
No, I've not gotten any information on how to get one.
Oh, I sent you my PayPal information.
Oh no, here it goes.
No,
Nice.
no, my gosh.
Look at green traffic cone.
Candor.
Love it.
I didn't get it. Did you send it to my?
I sent it to your email.
I'm sorry. That was Shelby.
We know that's a lie, Mary.
Thank you.
Yes, Chris.
Are you
Magnets are like potato chips. You can't have just one.
Nope.
No.
The more you buy, the more expensive. But you just write that off as a tax evasion.
Hey, Scuba!
Hey, Scuba.
Scuba Sonia.
Team Sonia.
Team Sonia.
Hi, Sonia. But did you send it to my iCloud account?
I sent it to your Gmail account, I think.
No, it got hacked and I closed it down.
Oh.
So everything goes through Gmail. I mean through iCloud. Everything on the first part is the same. It's just iCloud.
Okay.
I can only imagine on that one right there, getting the Titan and the Boss stuck together. Good grief.
Oh, it's bad enough getting the Titan and the Magnetar Beast stuck together.
Yeah, don't
It's-
do that.
It's bad enough getting the Titan off of some of the stuff you pull up out of the water with it.
Or getting it stuck to a bridge.
Yeah, don't do that either.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't try that.
Then you get to swing from the bridge with that thing.
Don't try that.
I was thinking the
Yeah,
same
off the bridge.
thing.
That's
Now on the
the
Titan
2400.
2.0, is it just a new
Which-
cover and a locking bolt? Or is there anything different about it?
On the what?
The Titan 2.0 that Ben has reimagined for the Titan. I was just wondering if there is any difference in just the cover and the bolt, or
I
is
think
there
it's
anything?
the with the Titan. I think it's just the stainless steel cover now and the new setup with the Allen head bolt.
So I swapped the aluminum cover for a stainless steel.
Yep.
Okay, so that makes it a little bit stronger.
Oh,
Yeah,
it definitely
What's
makes
that
it way
blurry
stronger.
blob next to you?
Well, at first it looked like a big booger the way she had it on the other side.
It looks like one of the mushrooms
not
from
sure
Mario
what it
Brothers.
Yeah, now she
Don't
looks
eat it.
like she came from Mario.
Of course.
Okay,
Or
apparently
we
it's
might need
reversible
to lay
too.
her out to dry. Yeah.
I keep forgetting to order one of those. I really need to order one of those for work.
The Christmas Squatch is in.
There we go.
Right.
Normally she's got hers on, so I was.
We can't find it.
Oh no!
Oh. Oh no, it's gone somewhere.
It's in the laundry.
It's like Squatch
someplace.
normally is. Hard to find.
Yes, it's where single socks go.
Yes, exactly.
She was wearing it at school the last time I know, and I don't know what she did after that.
Oh no!
Well, what are you doing taking it off at school?
She probably took it off when she got home and just put it somewhere we can't find it.
Oh, he says
Thanks,
the
Ponska.
2.0 is reversible also.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
The
Where you
bolt
can
it's got
basically take the magnet and switch it around inside the cover.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got the stainless steel
That way if you
cover,
get one
bottom
side
plate.
chipped.
It's got an eye hole on both sides of the magnet so that you can take the eye bolt out, flip the magnet over, and put the eye bolt in the other side.
Well, yeah, I know magnet fishing isn't my first thing.
I will
meddle
say
with
that the
so-
Magnetar's bolt locking nut makes it a lot easier to secure than any other style of current 360 screw. It just, with that triangular
Yeah, I saw that.
locking loop and its locking nut, that one was always easy to not lose instead of almost.
Okay.
Kathy, right on her chest. Right
At least
on
that's
her
in my
chest.
personal opinion.
It's really going to depend on how it hits. I mean, I've seen people with the Brute Boss who have hit the concrete wall and the thing crack. I've actually seen videos of people showing their Brute 1400 single side, where it was cracked like three ways, like a pie. So it's
All it takes is hitting rock just right.
yeah. Any of these magnets are just you hit it. You hit that rock or something just right, and it's you
remember
a
what
phone
Tide
with a
did?
case on it. I drop this phone, and if it can land 100 different ways, and it'll be fine. If it falls straight down and slaps the ground, that screen's gonna crack.
Yeah, because did you see Johnny's when it happened?
No.
Is it horrible?
I didn't see it when it happened. I saw the aftermath. I mean,
that's good
just
to know.
pieces of it was peeling off.
It's good to know that when it hits some rocks, it's still good. That's good.
Yes, there are bad apples in every tree. That's for sure. Oops.
That
Don't
does
just
suck.
tighten here right
Oh,
off. the,
I'm sorry,
switch
Michigan
on.
Magnet.
Sorry, Tanner.
That is so sad.
Yeah.
Aw.
And you know what, though? It's always a concern. You just don't know. You can't, unless you're in some really clean water. And even with that, you still don't know.
That's why
Once
it's
you're
Christmas, and you should ask for new magnets for Christmas.
Yeah. You hear that, Santa?
That's right.
I think Santa's bag would get stuck together with too many magnets.
You would
from
have to
There
make
you
sure
go.
you got some good styrofoam in between.
good styrofoam. Yeah, that'd work.
They'd be stuck to the sleigh. You know, the what are those things called?
The sleigh
Rails.
bells?
Rails,
Rails?
ski.
They'd be
That's
stuck
why I
to the
love.
ground. He wouldn't get to go anywhere.
He'd fly past a bridge and the sleigh would like.
They'd go,
Well, kids, sorry, but there's going to be a delay tonight.
Yeah.
What?
Could you imagine Santa's sleigh getting stuck to the side of a 747
Right.
with all those magnets?
The reindeer are flopping behind.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah.
I don't know
Yes, I know you want to
if the Artemis upgrade is the same as what was done for the Titan or not.
I think they've all have stainless steel covers now. So
I literally just missed the time when all of a sudden they started including claws in all the things. I missed that. I missed that cutoff. Like I had ordered my magnets and they didn't include claws. And then like literally a couple of weeks later, they did. So now they all come with claws.
Yes.
I'm so mad.
See, when I ordered mine, I had to order them separately.
That's what I mean. Like now they all come with it. All the kits come with it, which is nice.
Yeah, my claw has definitely gotten a lot of use.
I know. Yeah, yours is much loved.
Yes, it is. Absolutely.
Now here's a question: which is better to have, a 3-prong hook or a 4-prong hook like Daddy and Daughter Plus Waters that has teeth in it?
I have one of those also that I use.
I would think
I've been using the one from Kratos just because it's easier to grab because it's already open instead of opening it and everything, and it doesn't. The 4-teeth one that you spin open,
yeah,
it has a tendency. You got to keep making sure it stayed open because you'll start throwing it, and then you'll pull it up out of the water and it's closed.
Oh,
and it's like, I mean, it's you just jiggle it and it opens back
Does it
up.
do
And
that
you
a
got
lot?
to spin it. Say again.
Does it do that a lot?
It does that a lot. Yes.
Oh no, that's not cool.
But all it is when it does it, you just spin it back open again, and then you throw it back in the water. You just
Right.
And then these right here, like what Venture has, they're just like that.
Are they the same amount of useful? Or
yeah,
does
I mean, this is the
one
only way
work
we use
better?
these.
Yeah.
Those are okay. Those are better.
I don't know if they're better or not, but
I just think it's more convenient because you're not having to deal with unwinding it or spinning it back out.
Yeah,
As long as you don't stab yourself with it.
Yeah.
Because I was always watching when you did that, and it looked like, oh, that's good because like then you don't have to worry about stabbing yourself because it kind of closes itself.
Well, I will tell you this: that claw is sharp. It's the first day I opened up my the replacement one. Well, even actually the first one that I got that Clay lost out in Green Cove. I can't make fun of him now because I've lost a Dockbuster and a GoPro, so I can't make fun of him for losing the claw anymore.
I finally saw that episode when you lost your magnet. That's a sad one. Yeah.
Yes. What? Oh yeah, you're off the hook now, so shush.
It sucks that you lost your GoPro.
You're off the
too.
hook. Yes, he lost the hook, so now he's off the hook. But that thing, the first time I opened it, it cut my hand up. I had like 5 or 6 cuts in my hand from that claw. So it was a quick.
Were you handling that with gloves or without gloves?
Well, after that, it was always with gloves.
He didn't have gloves on. Okay.
No, not the first
What
time.
I do is I leave these little rubber pieces on here.
Well, I did too until they
wear off.
Wear off.
Yeah. Well, they didn't get put back on.
I see.
Yeah. So
I keep mine in a separate.
That's a whole
bucket.
nother thing.
That's a whole nother thing. Those little rubber tips just vanish.
Yeah.
But I do like that one because it's just easy to put on. Well, I mean, and I don't. Depending on what I'm doing, sometimes having the carabiner works, but I like just taking it and running my rope through it and flipping over it, and because it's easy to put on. The carabiners a lot of times they're ferrous, so they will stick to the magnet. The neat thing about that claw also is the eye on it is ferrous, so it will stick to the magnet, where the 4-pronged spinny one is not at all. So if you lose it in the water,
Mhm.
you're not going to get it back.
You won't get back. I see. What you mean. Okay.
Daddy and Daughter Plus Water got his back, but only because he had a carabiner attached to it when it fell in the water, and he caught the carabiner
So
with
he
his
caught
magnet,
that.
so he got it back.
That's
Okay.
usually what I do when I use my hook is I have a steel link on it.
Yeah.
That way my rope breaks, because usually when I use the hook, I got to come along with it.
Okay.
So I usually have a steel carabiner on it. That way my rope breaks or whatever, I can throw the magnet out and try to retrieve it.
Hey, good night, Tampa Bay. Have a good night, Jose.
Good night.
Well, there's an easy solution to that. Just don't lose it.
These are non-magnetic also.
Stainless steel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yours isn't on the eye. Mine is the one that I got. Yeah, the one that I got from Kratos. It's out in my trunk still, but yeah, the little eyelet on it is definitely magnetic.
It's magnetic.
This one's not. This is a Kratos one also.
Yeah, I wonder, is it better or worse to not have it be magnetic or not?
Well, that's why I usually use a steel link. Like what's on my magnets now. These are stainless steel links.
Okay.
So these won't stick to a magnet at all. They're
Yeah.
very,
Hey.
The magnet will stick to the magnet, though.
Yeah, the magnets will stick together.
Oh.
But they won't stick to the link.
Oh, no. There we go.
Best go get the crowbar.
Now I'll just have to put the ropes on it and pull.
Yeah, you're not pulling that off on
do it. Everybody some do it.
I believe you just
Oh,
did
dear.
In the last couple of videos, Iron's almost
deal with that
smashed his
later.
finger with his Titan.
Yeah. Actually, there's been quite a few people who have hurt themselves with the magnets, or either
Get
with
finger
something they
caught.
found coming back, or just you'll like hold the magnet trying to get something off, and if you let go of it, it'll snap down on you. Like what Venture just did is a great way.
Yes.
It's a great way to lose a finger.
Yeah. Well, Bondi
Well,
Treasure
more fun
Hunter.
anyway.
Bondi Treasure Hunter smashed his finger real bad with magnets, and he was out of magnet fishing for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, Zan did
I
that
love
with Titan
watching him
Railroad
do
plate.
this stuff. In
Yes.
Amsterdam.
Yes.
That's always so much fun.
Mike says that was close.
Yes.
Definitely too close.
That's why I always hold my magnets by the tops.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
How are you doing, Dawn?
I'm good.
I think we're putting her to sleep.
I'm finally recovering, and
Oh, were you sick?
no, I fell off a ladder and either broke or
Paloma.
badly bruised
What?
my ribs.
Oh, ow.
Because I didn't bruise for 3 weeks.
Ouch.
Yeah. Don't try to do things at 3 o'clock in the morning and you're half asleep.
Oh, no.
Especially concerning a ladder.
No.
Well, and I say a ladder, so that sounds more, adult. I was using the stool from my counter.
Like a step stool?
No, like I have bar height stools because that's what goes on the other side of my counter. And I was just going to change the battery. I didn't see no point in getting out the ladder
Yeah.
till I fell, and my husband had to come and get me out of the floor. And yeah,
What?
So it was a dawn down.
yes.
Weird.
Luckily, I am so lucky that he heard me fall
Yeah.
No kidding.
because I was
Weird.
all the way on the other side of the house.
Yeah.
And it's just he and I who live here now. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Magnus, I I was a big one for carabiners at first, but I've gotten to where I like using a knot, and I don't. Carabiners are good and all, but I've actually had mishaps with my carabiner, so I went to tie in. I basically double over the rope and then go through the eye, and I tie like a figure 8 knot in it, and then just put the magnet on the ground and just step on it and pull that knot nice and tight, and that's the knot that's been in my on my magnets for quite a while now when I use them, and that's what I've got right now on the Orion is the figure 8 knot.
So far, we've been using the carabiners because that's what we got, and we just didn't tie a special knot or anything. We just always check really, almost after every throw, just check it to make sure that it's shut.
Well, and I was doing that at first too, but then it got to where I slowly stopped doing that, and then I look out there and my magnet and the carabiner hit the water at 2 different times, and it's like, Was that a stainless steel one, Venture?
Yes, that's the Kratos new aluminum ones.
Okay. Oh, the aluminum. Okay.
Yep.
Those are good and strong too.
I was gonna ask, how strong would the aluminum ones be? I mean, is that gonna pull?
I'm trying to remember. I think these are like 4,000 or 5,000 pounds.
Okay.
They're climbing ones they use for climbing.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. I like the carabiners, but
And you have to buy those separate?
Yeah, they have them separately, and I don't know if he sells them with the ropes or not, but he does sell them separately.
Okay.
What's that noise coming from?
Oh, well.
Sounds like a TV.
That's
Not
probably
me.
air.
Oh.
The air vent's not too far away from this. This mic is extremely
Oh, okay.
potent. I
Yeah,
guess
it
you could say.
sounded like wind.
Yeah.
Hey, Mary.
Switch
All
back
right.
to my headphones.
Have a good night, Mary. Thanks for coming in.
Good night, Mary.
Good night. Have a good
Hi,
weekend.
Mary.
Yeah, these
Isn't
are what I
Christmas
normally
this weekend?
run right here, stainless steel stainless steel links.
Right.
Yeah.
What'd you say,
Not
Dawn?
this weekend. When is Christmas? Next weekend?
Yep,
Next
next
weekend.
weekend.
Yeah, next weekend.
Okay.
Yep.
Put it out.
Yeah, next Friday is Christmas Eve.
This will be the first time that I have been home for Christmas in 20 years.
Long time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blast.
That's a good reason.
I gotcha.
I spy dreams.
Yeah, Michigan, Tanner, that I was doing that a lot too, and that was one of the benefits that I liked about having the carabiner was that I could switch magnets out if I wanted to.
Night Ponds come.
But I just got to the point now where I've got the one magnet on there right now that I feel like I want to use, and I see no reason. And for me, I'm not generalizing for everybody, but for me, what I'm using right now just is I don't have a need to switch for anything else.
See, most of mine are all on spools, so
Good night.
if I'm using the Titan, it's on a spool.
Oh, digging with Deej. Yes.
Same with
Hey,
my
Deej,
clamps
how are
and everything
you?
else. I got spools for all of them.
There you go.
That is my goal this weekend is to buy a few of those.
So they don't get all tangled.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a good idea.
Because I would tell you, it's like I don't care how careful.
Messing with that stuff.
I don't care how careful you think you are when you roll them up. They're going to
They just get tangled up.
Yes.
Mine are on the plastic
No, Jake, I didn't. Let me.
things that hook. I don't know what they're called. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's just a piece of plastic, and you can roll it on it, and then you hook it.
Oh, like an electrical cord winder.
Holder.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not as sophisticated as Ventures. It's just literally.
Yeah, it's just like a yellow piece of plastic. It's ain't tall.
Yeah, you just wrap around it.
I have those too.
You know, Jake, I don't know how wide the 1200 is from a Kratos. It's probably comparable, maybe a little bit less than the Brute 14. It's probably about the same as the Brute 12, actually.
Why is he asking numbers from a man?
The single-sided.
Because this is 6 inches. Sorry.
Doesn't Ben also have in his lineup an extra wide flat magnet as well?
1350 extra wide.
Yeah, he does. He has yeah.
That's the one I have. Is the 13.
It's that
Yeah, I
large.
have one of them
Wow.
too.
I thought it was 1375.
Hey,
SWLF.
But it's extra wide. It's a lot heavier than actually what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, but that thing locks on something. It's on it.
Yeah.
First time I used the one I have, I pulled out a safe
Is
with it.
somebody in front of you?
Mine locked onto something that was underneath the sand.
Oh wow.
And would not let go.
Oh wow.
So that was the things I was telling you that I had got, like pieces of railroad where like I was walking by on the beach and like it sucked underneath the sand and locked onto these gigantic things with these huge rivets on them and everything.
Thanks, 907 for answering that.
Take them out.
That's crazy.
It was pretty cool.
Ugh.
Anita,
Into
is
rusty
somebody else in
magnets.
the house with you?
Yeah, I got 3 people in the house with me.
Okay, just checking.
She was seeing him moving around behind you.
Yes.
Oh, because that was my boyfriend's reflection.
Okay.
He's walking over.
Just checking.
Yeah, it looks like they're behind you.
Yes.
Nope, inside the house. Yeah.
It actually does. It looks like that's another room behind you.
Yeah, the lights are actually the lights that are over here. So it's a reflection. Yeah.
Okay, you have to get to bed.
Last thing I want is, somebody to.
No, that'd be creepy.
Yeah.
Right.
Honey, quit being a creeper.
There.
I said, quit being a creeper. You're scaring the people online.
They're scaring us.
Because I can see you in here.
Stop scaring us.
This is what you're talking about, Dawn, right here.
No, sir.
No?
That's not what mine is.
No.
Mine is.
Oh, but that would be something
a
that you could
plastic
use. Yeah.
strip. And you wrap it around, and then you take it and you hook it through one of the.
You got a black strap
Yes.
that just roll right through there. That is my finger.
But, I mean, for me, that's easiest. Because
Well, that's about.
I don't use it. Like I said,
Quit.
magnet
What I do with
fishing
these,
is my
go down
second
like
thing.
by a guardrail,
Are you talking about one of these?
No,
have a
sir.
carabiner attached.
No, not that.
No, it's literally a piece of plastic.
Hmm.
But it's like small.
Yeah,
Right?
it's about.
Yeah.
No, where can I get my hands? It's probably
just a
about
little
this
thing.
wide.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a
and
cord holder is
maybe
all it
about
is.
3
Oh.
Brockton.
feet long.
Hey,
And
Brockton.
you wrap your cord around
Brockton
it,
strong. What the?
and then you the hooks for the little button that is on it goes into it and slides down. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, I know what they are. They're usually sometimes red and black, and it just ratchets it around it and holds it, and you can hang it on the wall.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't remember the name of them, but the cord holders is all they are.
But I mean, they're easy for me, so
Well, the electrical cord reel. It's just so easy because you just
right.
put the rope in it and then you just reel it up. You walk as you're going towards the magnet, and then when you're ready to pull it out, you just grab it and pull, and it's comes out straight.
Sounds like it would be a good idea to use a garden hose reel if you were using it out in deep sea.
Yeah,
But
right.
that'd be a lot of rope.
That would be a lot of rope.
About 1,500 feet, maybe.
I was glad to see Daddy and daughter had cut their rope. I was
Yeah.
terrified that it was going to just snap.
Yeah, I was too.
And he even said something in his comments the week before he cut it.
That rope was really frayed.
Yeah, he heard it from me a couple times too. I was worried that he was going to get on something and pull, and that rope was going to snap right there.
And he was going to lose everything.
Yeah, I didn't want him to lose everything.
I got a
Yes,
question.
ma'am.
So I see some people have like knots in their rope, lots of knots in it. Do you do that on purpose, or does that just because it got tangled?
It's when if you do like what I do, and what a lot of people do is they roll the rope up in their hand, and then throw it. Sometimes in the air, the magnet will go through just right.
Yeah.
And as you go to pull it up, it'll have that knot.
So
And
it just
if
has
you're
an
not-
accident
Yeah.
knots in it? Okay.
Yeah. If
I
you're
was
not
just
paying
wondering,
attention,
like, should you put knots in it? Does that strengthen the rope?
no, that actually weakens that.
That weakens the rope.
That's
Oh,
what
really?
I thought,
I
but
have the
Yeah.
knots in it to help me pull.
Well,
yeah,
and
that's the other thing I was thinking was like, oh, like once you grab a knot, like would it be easier then for a handhold or? But
It,
I don't know.
You use a 10mm rope.
Right. Yes. No, it can make it easier to grab the rope
Yeah.
because of the knots, but it weakens the
Right.
strength of the rope. And so it's basically, you see the knot, try to get it out, because if you hook onto something heavy and you start pulling on that, it tightens that knot down. So it's almost impossible to get the knot out of the rope.
So far I don't have any knots in my rope, so I was just wondering. But I
Well,
I
I'll
do
have to
notice
go
in the
and
videos
undo
that
all
some
the
people
ones
have
I put
several
in.
knots in their rope.
Yes.
Yeah, see, that's the problem is those knots. If you got to use a come along on that rope, that's where it's going to break it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I never thought about that.
We don't have one of those yet, so I'm hoping that I won't ever need one.
You need to come along.
Yeah.
I don't have one yet, so. Oh, we do? Apparently we have one. Okay.
Yes. That my come along has saved my backside multiple times.
Oh, same
Yes, we
here.
have to start taking that out with us, dear.
Until it hurts your
Kettle
arm.
Black Hearts.
Hey, Kettle Black. Yeah, that Jason's is what saved Jose from Tampa Bay magnet fishing last week when he got caught on that shopping cart.
Yeah, but you were the one that went down and pulled it in.
Well, it was a team effort. They worked on it to begin with. I was kind of filming, and then I was like, let me go down here and get into this. I
You
couldn't
guys
just
all
stand
help
there
each
watching.
other.
Of course, that was right before he fell.
Yes.
Slip.
Slip and slide.
Beware of mud.
Yeah, if you haven't gone and watched his video yet, his angle of me falling is much better. Mine is first person, so you're seeing what I'm seeing, but his actually is from looking at me, so you actually see me go.
I am not subscribed to him. So what is his channel name?
Tampa Bay Magnet Fishing.
Tampa Bay Magnet Fishing. Okay.
Yep.
And who is that?
His name is Jose,
Okay.
and he's the one who came from Tampa last week. He drove all the way from Tampa last week to meet with Jason and myself out there at the what we were calling the new honey hole, which after today, that one is no longer being called the new honey hole.
It was sad now.
Where we were at today is now the new honey hole / gunny hole.
I don't have one of those yet. I need one. I can't find one. Sorry.
Well, we've been lucky enough to one will start to dry up, and one of the two of us will find another one. And let me tell you, Jason is real good at scouting places out and finding them.
That's good.
Yes.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Since Anita's up here
Yeah.
to make sure that there's not all just testosterone up here, I'm gonna drop off here, and I don't know if you're going live next Friday or not.
I'm not
That's-
sure yet
that's
either.
Christmas Eve, yeah.
Yeah,
so-
I probably
Yeah.
won't be.
So
I might do a Christmas Eve little video, but I won't do a live.
okay.
Too many people busy, probably.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So
Y'all all have a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year's. And Ventura, I hope your family gets well soon.
Thank you.
Oh no, are we all sick?
They all had COVID.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh
Dang
yeah,
diseases.
no fun.
So, but anyways, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And I will
Cake.
see y'all the first weekend, I guess, in the new year.
We'll
Yes,
be
ma'am.
watching for the next Squatch video.
well, hey, I'm gonna have a chance to put together quite a few of them over the next 2 weeks.
Oh, good.
So plus a treasure hunting video going to find that the treasure that's down in St. Augustine.
Just
Oh.
hold it down so people don't see where it's at.
Well, hopefully I'll find it. So at that point in time, I won't give a damn if anybody knows where it's at. 'Cause it's in my hands.
Oh, this
Fingers
is the
crossed, fingers
specific thing
crossed.
you're looking for?
Yes.
The
Okay.
Squatch gym.
Yes.
Or,
Good night,
you're
Sonia.
not talking about the book, are you?
Yes, that book, The Secret. Yes.
See, I've been doing the one in Houston.
Yeah. No, I am 100% sure. However, I could be 100% wrong, but I'm 100% sure. I think I know where it is.
Well, see, and I
have
only
that
know
book, and I
Houston
haven't
from
even read it.
maps.
I bought that book like so long ago, and I just haven't even read it.
Oh, it's just a good read. I mean, forget even the treasure hunt part of it. It's a really cool read.
I wasn't aware that it was a treasure hunt book.
Yes.
Somebody just told me it was a good book, and so I got it, and then I
Yes.
just didn't even read it.
Yes.
Well, and
The
only
Secret, a
one
treasure
I've-
hunt.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. The only one that I've even looked at is the one in Houston. So
Yeah.
And not
Well, I've
from
looked at all of them,
Texas.
but the only one that I've really done anything with is the one here because it's basically my backyard where it's
How
at.
many different ones are there?
There's 12. 3 have been found.
Oh,
There's 11 in America and they're all on the continental USA.
okay.
There's 11 in America and 1 in Canada.
No, okay.
Yeah. I want to respond to Janine here real fast, what she said up here. Because it was funny too. When I fell, Jose was like, he goes, "Were you recording?" I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Well, I wasn't." But he didn't realize he was recording. And a little bit later on, he looks down and he goes, "Oh, I was recording." That part didn't make it in the video, but yeah, thankfully he was recording because his footage is just awesome. I love his footage of me falling.
Okay,
Especially
there's
since I
some
was
good
okay.
content.
It's Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay
Magnet
Magnet
fishing.
Tampa Bay Magnet Fishing.
Yeah.
I should remember that. All right. I'm off. Y'all all have a Merry Christmas, and I will see y'all in the new year.
Yes, ma'am. Take care, Dawn. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
You too.
Merry
You
Christmas.
too.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, kick me out.
Kick me out.
Boom. You're gone. Gotta love Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
All right. No, I only got a chance to watch a couple videos today. I got a lot of videos that I'm going to have a chance to catch up on here too. So I didn't even see Brockton's today.
Oh, he has another one?
Yeah. I think I've had a chance to watch a total of like 3 videos today between going magnet fishing, coming home, cleaning up, and going bowling, which we're not even going to talk about bowling tonight.
Uh-oh, that bad, huh?
Bowling ball.
I bowled a 705 last week and I bowled a 508 tonight.
Wow.
It was, I could not stay consistent. I could not, it looked like I was a beginner bowler tonight. And it was horrible.
700 something. That's pretty good.
Yes. Last week was amazing. It's not my high score yet, but it was amazing. Last week, it's like I couldn't do anything wrong. Tonight, it was like I was lucky if I hit the pocket. Well, and you know what, Ohio, you're right. What I've done is I've gone through lately to a lot of the channels that I love to watch, and I've noticed that I was unsubscribed from quite a few of the channels that I watch on a regular basis.
That happened to me once, I think, and I can't remember whose it was. I think it was just somebody like a comedy channel that I watch all the
Well,
time.
it happened.
Oh, yeah,
with,
Trey Kennedy.
Oh,
it happened with me and Daddy and Daughter Plus Water, and I mean, I'm on his every week.
And so I don't
on his.
understand how that happened, but
I don't either. I went to watch one. No, I was putting together a video with me and him, and I went to go get his link. So I went to his channel and it said subscribe, and I'm like, "The hell? You mean subscribe? I am subscribed." So I had to subscribe.
On the plus side, then I think you can go back to all of those videos and just like them all over again.
Yeah. No, it showed me all being there. I was still for that though.
Oh, it did? Oh, okay.
Hey Donna, how you doing? Yeah, YouTube audits, but you know what? How in the world do you audit when it's channels you watch on a regular basis?
Yeah, like what does that even? How do you even do that?
I don't know.
It's weird.
It does. It happens when that's where a lot of your the channels where they will talk about losing their subscribers, and a lot of the subscribers go because of a YouTube audit.
Yep.
That's so weird.
Yeah. Now there was somebody the other day. I think they got over the 1,000. I think it was last weekend or so. I can't remember which channel it was. We were talking about it on one of the. They got over 1,000, and then the next day they were like down to 900. It was like 100, almost 100 subscribers in a night like that, and it was all because of an audit.
Sounds like a slowly decaying system.
Fast.
That's super weird.
Yeah.
Somebody asked, "What's my channel?" I don't have a channel.
I'm in the process of getting one.
Anita's just Anita.
I'm just here.
My channel's right there.
He is Venture. One of the two pirates we have around here.
Yeah. And then you got Squatch is right there.
I finally have a place for my stickers, and they're gonna go on my buckets. That's what I'm gonna do with mine. I'm gonna decorate my buckets with stickers. So.
If you're looking for a magnet, you got the Kratos right there.
Trying to what Dirty Mag what Jake was asking why to.
Why do I not have a channel?
Yes, I know, Ohio. I'm getting to it.
Was that for me? Why do I not have a channel?
I don't know. I was trying to go back and read the chat to see.
Yes. Oh,
yes,
I don't have any. I don't have. I'm just starting out doing magnet fishing, so I'm not doing a YouTube channel about it yet.
She'll get there.
You got all the time for editing.
Into it right now, and it's been very hard to, coordinate me and my boyfriend's time together to go out. And now it's getting cold here, really cold, like 27 degrees cold. So
no, not cold
difficult to go anywhere right now to do magnet fishing. It's just too cold.
No,
it could be minus 20, but it isn't. Yeah, be thankful for that anyway.
Yeah, cold here is when we get into the 50s.
Yeah, that's you're a wuss.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, I love the cold. I handle the cold better.
You come on up here and we'll go magnet fishing up here, okay?
Hey, I worked buoys in the middle of the Gulf of Alaska when the snow was going this way.
Yeah, the snow goes that way here too.
Yeah.
Also, yes.
That's not cold. I'm aware of that. I'm aware that 50 is not cold. But
It is.
I live
Yeah.
in Florida. It's all relative. No, wait, that's Alabama. I'm sorry.
Hey, I have a request,
Oh my God.
What's that?
Squatch. You do have me on TikTok, right?
Probably.
Can you
I
get
have
down? Hey.
I
Hey.
have a joke that I
Kitty.
created for
Kitty, can you get the kitty
the
down?
Kinsley brothers.
Please. Hey.
Yeah. What's your TikTok?
Give me a moment. Dumb phone.
I don't TikTok.
Hey, Tom. No, I do a little bit of videos on TikTok. I'll put some stuff on there. I put one up every now and then. I don't really.
Yeah, I don't TikTok. I don't Snapchat. I don't
It's
do that.
Willie _the_ then Magnet of Oz. That's what my new name is. But if you scroll down, I got a. Let's see, which one was it? That'll be the one that says 95 on it, and it's of the bedroom. You might want to turn the volume down.
It's not even zoom
Yeah.
in.
Is it Willie?
I was trying to show it to you, but it's not showing up.
The Magnet
There
of
it
Oz.
goes.
Oh, there it is.
Right.
Okay.
Willie _ magnet to bows
Magnet of Oz.
of Oz. Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
I got you.
But if you scroll down the one that has the bedroom, the wood plank back here, it gets a little crazy.
We'll do that afterwards.
Yeah, it's probably best not to have any. I keep things a little.
I just can't. I can't believe how quick that night when that was being discussed about a name for your channel, and all of a sudden, Shane had that like, up there for you.
Yeah.
He was on fire with that.
Yeah, definitely on fire.
Willie be steely.
Willie be steely.
It's more like steelhead when it comes to the fish. But yeah, I've got a personality. I can't do it right now because my father's asleep, but I'd give you some, well, let's just say my comedy's a little strange. You should see the stuff my boss posts. He records me in the morning half the time. Get a little too much coffee in me, you get a little weird. I have just a real loud personality, but I plan on using that as my
Ooh, Heat
way.
Wave 907.
No, I'll go check that out. I love watching. I'll sit on TikTok when I hated TikTok. I don't have anything to do with it, but finding the Treasure family on TikTok,
definitely.
I sit and I will watch just. Next thing I know, it's like 2 or 3 hours, and I've been scrolling through Treasure Fam TikTok.
I don't have to have TikTok to get those videos because people will post them on Facebook, and some of those are compilations of lots of people's TikToks, and so I will see them, but I'm not like going to be on TikTok like scrolling through the entire thing.
Well, it's cool because it's so many different ones back to back to back, and then I'll find some that I some channels that I hadn't seen before. I follow channels from all over Europe on there as well. Actually, it's funny is most of the Treasure Fam videos or channels that I follow are detecting channels.
You have to prepare.
I don't have as many magnet fishing channels on TikTok as I do detecting channels, and I love watching them. And that's where I found Finders of the Forgotten.
27,000 followers on TikTok.
Yeah, I'm still working on getting to 1,000 on TikTok.
Angela and
27,000. Oh my goodness.
Angela and Rose have got some pretty good followers. I know that, but I talk to her almost every day. Rose mainly.
Yes. 16.
Wish I had that on YouTube.
16.3. Yeah, right. If that
I still have no idea how.
27,000.
Let's just say how dumb really broadcasts really well. I had just a 10-second video, and it's one sitting on an old dock, and the next thing I know, I have almost 4,000 views on just one of them, and it's not even very interesting.
Well,
And yet,
it's what happens is it all has to do with timing and
Mhm.
just the right one person sees it and then another, and then it can just that one little video can take off because it starts popping up on the For You page. And then you can put together a really kick-ass video that is just, I mean, like a super fine, and just the timing, it never gets seen.
Nope, I
And
got
you're sitting there
videos
looking
that are
at it
just-
going, why?
Yep, I got videos that are just kind of out there, just a real quick 15-second, 20-second video. And I mean, there's 100,000 views on it. Other ones that I spend time to edit and do everything with,
Nothing.
200 views on it.
I figured it was something to do with Saturday morning. It seems like every time I post something on a Saturday morning, it always works somewhere between 9 and noon. At least that's what seems to
Hey,
work
good night,
for me.
Jake. Thanks for
But
coming and hanging out, brother,
other than
man.
It varies on who's on it, what time. Because I mean, I've noticed on some of mine, I post at midnight, and those will, by the time I get up in the morning, I'll have 5,000 views on it. I mean, that was
It's all
posted
about
at
that
midnight. Who's
algorithm.
up at midnight?
The people that work night shift, maybe?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
who knows?
And it ends up blowing up throughout the night. And
Yeah, then your phone's keeping you up at night. Go to
Yeah.
sleep. I don't need to know. Put it on mute.
Yep.
Well, the one of my biggest was when I found the magazine and the deputy came out, and you know, in the excitement, I think Jason said clip, so I said clip, and I know I was freaking in the Coast Guard. I handled guns and I've handled guns my whole life. I know better than to say clip, but
Magazine.
he said it, and I said it. Say what?
Magazine.
Yes, magazine.
Or
Yes.
mag.
Yes. And I know, and I kept, and let me tell you, that video got like 17,000 or something like that. And I'm not kidding you, 3/4 of the comments were, "It's not a clip, it's a magazine."
It's not a clip, it's a magazine.
Or
It's
that's
like, do you read the other
There's the
comments?
clip.
Right.
Clip.
Yes.
stripper clip.
Yes. It's like, I'm like, do you people read the
Well, see, there's
comments?
people
Were you
like
able to see
us,
that I-
like myself, who have no idea.
Right.
That's like
see,
the
what you
difference
just
between.
what you just did
Hey,
was
good
very
night,
helpful.
Brockton.
See, that's what what you did was very helpful. See, because like
Yeah.
That's like
Magazine.
saying the difference between suppressor and silencer. Two totally different things, same object.
Right.
Because a
okay.
suppressor suppresses sound, not silences it. That's
50
also,
cal.
yeah, 50 caliber round, 12.7 by 99 millimeters NATO cartridge.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry, a little bit of military jargon for you.
Yeah.
What are those?
Man.
Those are blanks.
Is that what they are?
Mhm.
Yeah. Nothing there.
Crimped cartridge.
Did you see the? I mean, this was years ago, and the first place I saw it on was on
They look
Facebook.
old. Are they really old? Those ones that you had in your hand?
I think they're from World War II.
Wow.
Yeah, and there's no
40s.
telling how long those things have been down in the water.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, but somebody had found the like little drill bit heads, like in a parking lot somewhere, and the comment on that was, "I can't believe people just leave their bullets lying
That looks like a
around."
lunchbox.
Ammo
My
can.
ammo can was full.
Yeah, I still can't believe you got nicked by whoever that person was. They disliked it because they didn't like seeing an ammo can. It's a ammo can. They're used for tools too. I saw
Yep.
one inside of an engine compartment at work holding
yeah.
tools.
I find chains in them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I
Chain.
was gonna say it's a box. You could put anything in it.
Yeah. Some people are absurdly. Let's just say they don't like what they see sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah, that
For no
TikTok
apparent
video
reason.
they got me on regulated goods. Is what they flagged it as.
Regulated
I
goods.
see.
Well,
And all I was doing was showing what was in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the.
I got pinged for one of my gun videos on TikTok for
What does that mean?
stolen goods or something.
Yeah, you said what did you get?
They banned one of my videos. I appealed it and got it back, but
Oh.
they banned it at first for stolen goods or something like that. I'm like, my question was,
Pulled it out of the water.
Did you even
right?
watch the video?
Right? You pulled it out of the water. So
Yeah.
how?
Problem is on TikTok, you got trolls, just a ton of trolls. They got nothing better to do,
Okay.
and set for flag people's videos.
Oh, they do. There's people who they get off on getting people banned and flagging videos without a doubt.
Especially when you get one that blows up. They look at when it got released, how many hours it's been on. Because my ammo cam video was on for 3 hours, 57,000 views, 23 shares.
Huh.
And they flagged it.
Troll bait.
Yep.
It is. It's just if you don't like it, it's one of these right here. Just
flip up.
Scroll.
Yep.
Scroll. If you think that person's going to post content that you don't want to see, you just go down to the buttons down there and just block.
Yeah.
Or exit the program altogether and just go
you
away.
don't have to deal with them. Yeah.
Go on with your life.
Just move on.
Right?
Move
Go
on.
with your life.
Move on with your life, people. Some people can't do that though. They just can't.
No.
And it's a shame.
They're having a bad day and they want you to have a bad day.
Well, and it's like on the YouTube videos. You know, you're out there magnet fishing, and someone's just got to say something to, like Jacob, when they found that rifle that they thought was an AR-15. He had some guy attack him and make a whole YouTube video going after Jake Tidewater about calling it that's not an AR-15. And I mean, the guy made a whole YouTube video attacking Jake on his video.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And this guy does it. It's not just Jake he's done it to. He does it to
Is that what his YouTube channel is?
Yes. His YouTube channel is proving that other YouTube channels are fake.
Good content.
Wasn't that the guy that also did that to all of the UK magnet fishers too? Or is that someone else?
It might have been the same guy. But it's you say something wrong, maybe you misspoke. And you know what? Maybe when you found it, you thought that's what it was.
Well, the problem is you got adrenaline going on. You get tongue twisted. It's like my ammo cam. When I pull that up, I'm stumbling on a 308 round. I'm like, it's a
magnet boy. Nice.
I couldn't think of it. I opened it up and I'm like, hey, it's full. It's not full of mud.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and
that was a really good find that day.
That was really good find. Yes.
Yes.
Just like your ammo belt.
Oh, that ammo belt! That thing broke the water the first time, and I got about that much of it out of the water, and I just froze. I'm like, oh,
yeah,
holy crap! And I look over at the father and son who were over there using their cast nets, and I'm just looking at them like, I didn't know what to do. I just stood there for a second. I froze, and it fell off the magnet.
Oh, I know what I was going to ask you about cast nets.
Yes.
Why do you find so many, and how is it that people lose so many?
Some people don't know what they're doing, and they don't have it on their wrist right, or they're not holding it properly, and whoop, there it goes. Just like someone who's magnet fishing who doesn't tie the rope off.
Like they have no way of retrieving it ever. Is that what the problem is, or?
Oh, hey, you're welcome. Thank you. Absolutely.
Yay.
And what happens a lot of times, and the reason why they're so hard to get up off of the bottom is because you don't know what's down there. So it's just like with magnet fishing, you don't know what you're going to get snagged on. They'll throw those cast nets down in the water, and they get snagged on something, it's not likely they're going to get it back. So they just go and just throw it in there. I can't get a hold of it, and they just throw it in. And so, yeah, that place where we pulled 8 out. I mean, I've probably pulled out. It's got to be close to 20. I mean, I think I
It seems
understated
like you've
in my
gotten them out
video.
of like a whole bunch of places, and they're just
Yes.
there. They're like
I mean,
everywhere.
there are places where I swear there's no reason for somebody to be there with a cast net.
Right.
That we've pulled up cast nets.
Right.
You know, I've looked at, there's been times
I'm
I've looked
so
over at
confused.
Jason, and
I'm
it's
like,
like,
why are
cast
there
net?
so many?
Yeah. Well, that place in Palatka where we pulled up so many of them, I know why they're there, because the shrimp run through there. And, you know, there's been times I was out there magnet fishing where they were throwing their nets out and they were pulling up shrimp. They're pulling up bait fish. So there's a reason for them to be there doing what they're doing. The problem is they get snagged. There was a fishing pier there before the one that's there now. So a lot of the old pylons are still down there, and a lot of that stuff, they just knocked it down and it's wood, you know, so they just throw it down and it's wood. So they get snagged on that, and they're not getting them back when they get snagged on that. And shoot, there's times I'll get them pulled up there and I'll just cut one part of the line.
Right.
And it'll go down that way. It'll unravel around it, because the way it's caught on there, there's no way I'm getting the cast net off of there. But yeah, I've got to be upwards of somewhere between 30 to 40 cast nets easily that I've pulled up out of the water from anywhere I've been. But it's got to be close to 20 just from that spot alone.
Wow.
Yeah.
It just seems so irresponsible if you throw one in and don't like make any effort to get it out.
They don't usually go with something to make an effort to get it out.
Right.
You
That's
know,
what
they
I
don't
mean. Like, you figure like somebody who's got
A
something like
hook.
that might have a tool to get it up out of the water.
You would think, but
problem is once you get it stuck and then you try to get it out, usually ends up tearing the net, and they gotta throw it away anyway. So
yeah,
But he can get him out. I mean, he can get him out.
yeah, I know he.
yeah.
He can
But
get him out.
I have my purpose in it is different than their purpose in it.
I know.
So, you know, your purpose and reasoning behind doing it has a lot to do with your motivation. And they're not motivated to get it up out of the water like I am.
The cast net seems almost as annoying as fishing line.
Oh, cast nets are worse than
I mean,
fishing
that's
line.
worse. It's just
Absolutely.
Then things get
seems like
tangled in them.
such a horrible tangled mess of like anything can get stuck in there and die.
And they do. I've pulled up cast nets with dead fish in it.
Yeah.
I haven't thankfully I haven't pulled one yet up with a turtle in it. But you pull them up and they've got crabs in it. You call them little friendlies, and we all know where that came from, but everybody does it. Pull them up and little crabs or crawfish will fall out of them. It's good to get those up out of the water. That's for sure. And you always know when you're on one, because there's a certain feel when you're pulling on it.
Yeah, I mean, I would
A lot
think
of
it,
times
it would just
start
stretch.
breaking too, so
It
you
would
can
like
always
stretch
tell.
without breaking. So.
Yeah, you do. You feel that, and then you start to feel the lines as it gets to a certain point start snapping, and you get that it's like you stop and you're like, oh, doggone it, I know what I got now.
It's kind of like when you get a big old ball of fish line on there.
We don't
That
have.
stuff sucks.
I don't know if we even have that kind of stuff around here where I live.
Yeah, and that right there is another reason for it too. We got in the intercoastals down here, not even just in the intercoastal, in the St. Johns River, you've got a mix of sharks that do come up. You've also got alligators that are down there. There's the garfish. There's a lot of stuff in the waters down here that are reasons why I don't go retrieve my dockbuster that day.
That poison snakes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Moccasins. And, yeah.
There's like, well, I can't see anywhere under there. I shouldn't just go in there and do anything.
No. And I grew up on a lake.
I know. I've been.
I used to swim right across the lake that I lived on, but that was, I was different. These places, the water is so nasty.
We've been to the Everglades, and I have seen we went on a like a bike path. We rented some bikes and we went on a bike path. And I'm not even kidding you. Right to the left side of the road, there was a crocodile nest with a mama crocodile just
dangerous.
staring at us.
Yeah. No, that would have been an alligator.
Staring at us, or an alligator, whatever it was. It was just staring at us. And we're like, okay, you know, and then it didn't even move off the nest. It was just like, okay, I'm gonna stay here and look at you, and if you move towards me at all, then we're gonna have some business. But it was like it was totally fine with us like driving past it with our bikes. But
I'm gonna see if I can find this video. Here we go. This was
I
the
got
other
a
day.
picture of it. I just don't know where it is now.
This was the other day at work. This is a little baby gator, but remember, where there's gators, where there's babies, there's mamas.
Yeah, you should go nowhere near anywhere you see a baby gator.
It's sitting. It's blending in. Right.
Yeah, I can't even see where it is now.
No, well, you're about to. It's gonna jump off into the water, and you'll see it.
Oh!
Yeah.
Gator.
Yeah, you could not even see it.
Baby gator. And then you'll see it pop its head up. Right there.
Oh
Yep, baby gator.
yeah, look at that.
And that gator was probably 3.5 foot long, maybe.
Yeah, no, the one that I saw along that bike path was gigantic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that one
pretty
right
big.
there isn't ready to be a mommy or daddy gator yet.
Yeah, big mama gator.
Yes.
Watching her nest full of eggs.
Saltwater crocs get pretty big too.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't sure
Hey, did you find
which one it was. I couldn't tell. It was just along the bike path. It was in the Everglades where we
You
were.
with teeth, stay away from.
Yes.
Yeah, it was just big. And so I was like, okay, we're just gonna keep going.
Lake Placid all over again. Oh no.
And again, this is why I leave the muddy waters to the things with the sharp teeth. They can have it.
Yeah.
I will. I'm more than happy to throw my magnet and my hook into those waters. But that
was a whole area we just wanted to avoid. So
Yes. Well, where we were pulling up that shopping cart, that's a spot that me and Jason have seen an alligator go through there. So, you know, we know there's alligators there.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love the videos where like the manatees just pop up out of nowhere.
Well,
That's
I
like
do,
my favorite thing. I'm like, oh my God.
I do have a video from I don't know if it was earlier this year or if it was last year. I really don't remember. But it's when the Clay Today newspaper guy came out to meet with me and see everything. And after he had left, I think it's like right after he left, I throw my magnet out there and it lands in the water, and like 2 feet away from where my magnet landed, this big splash. And I almost landed on a manatee.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was there.
They're just deep down and then they just come up for air.
Yeah.
Then they're down again.
It was right at the surface when my magnet hit, and it scared it and it scared me. But I mean, I quickly realized what it was, but you're not expecting that splash.
Yeah, we went kayaking by the mangroves out Key West, I think, or near Key West. I can't remember where we were, but we were down in Florida somewhere, and it's wherever they have the mangroves, and we saw some manatees that way too while we were kayaking. It was the weirdest thing. Those things are so huge.
They are. I've seen manatees quite a bit in the places that we go. So it's really neat to see them, especially being that this year was one of the record year for manatee deaths in Florida.
So sad.
It is. And a lot of the deaths are they're boaters who
they're completely avoidable. They just need to slow down a little bit.
Well, and unfortunately, even in the no wake zones where people are doing what they're supposed to do, sometimes the manatee it's there.
Cross over in there.
Unlucky.
I know.
Yeah, and
you can't really, decide where they're gonna go.
Nope. But it's unfortunate. and they're doing everything they can. They put in the no wake zones. They've got certain areas where you're not allowed to go in with motorized boats, just specifically because of it. They do what they can, but they also there's got to be that balance.
Yeah.
That they've got to reach. So. Yeah. Oh man, what else have I seen out there? Oh, today we had seen otters a lot lately, and this morning we're out there, and I look over and I can see this big, like this wake of something swimming. So I run across the bridge to see what it was, and by the time I got over there, it had gone under, and I'm like, well, damn, I didn't get a chance to see what this is. And then Jason goes, well, yeah, it's right here, and it had already gone to under the bridge and was on the other side. And it was just an otter, and he was just cruising along. It just his little head up. He's just cruising along in the water. It was really cool. But a handful of times I've seen the otters. Seen a few beavers out there. The gators, of course. See a lot of big fish come up to the surface. The gators get real curious. Gators get real curious as to what you're doing, and they actually will come and investigate you. Yeah. Yeah. They'll hang out for a while.
And they're like, sup.
Yeah. You want to come down and play?
Eat your magnet.
That's been a thought before. Yes. That I've had that thought before with the hook. If I throw the hook out there and I'm dragging it, am I all of a sudden going to feel that?
Like I would feel so bad if something like that happened.
Yeah, but they're not going to go after it. They are a little smarter than we give them credit for. If there was meat on it, that'd be a different story. But then you're not magnet fishing anymore.
Don't do that.
No.
Now you're poaching gator meat.
Yes. No. I don't want the headache of catching one, and two, I don't want the headache of the consequences that come from catching one. So.
Yeah, I caught a gator down in Florida when I was fishing off of one of the golf courses by my grandpa's house years ago. And it was only a little 2.5 foot or whatever, but still.
That is a good question, though. If anybody's ever, while magnet fishing, had anything like that happen.
I had a snapper turtle go after my magnet.
Yeah, they're mean. Snapper turtles are mean.
Yeah.
Yep,
Very
I
aggressive.
was pulling my magnet in off of a kayak dock. I'm pulling it in. I see it come right across the water and hit the rope, but then it let go of it as soon as I pulled it up out of the water.
Yeah, they get pretty pissy. I've had snakes follow the magnet, or they weren't really following the magnet. They were following where the line was going through the water. Yep. As I was pulling, they were following that line. Never really got aggressive with it. I think they were just more of a, what is this, moving through the water and just kind of investigating. But I've had that happen a few times too. So, what are the new nutria?
Yeah.
They're the big rat-looking things. I've never seen. I've seen them in the water, but I've never seen them in the water magnet fishing. I've seen them running along the shores.
Water rat.
The places, yeah, the big water rats.
Like mink.
Yeah.
Right. They're like minks. Mink.
I don't know, but
ugly
I
looking
feel like they're related.
They're just a big rat. That's
they
all
make
they are.
burrows inside.
Like a rat, kind of, yeah.
I think in Louisiana they actually they're such an invasive species that Louisiana actually pays like $5 a tail.
Ugh.
You bring a tail in and they
No,
pay
thank
you like,
you.
huh?
No, thank you.
No, but
a lot of city
Leave the wildlife to
books is 5
themselves.
cents for a rat tail.
Yeah.
Bring in actually, I think it's 5 cents per rat. You bring the rats in, they give you 5 cents.
Yeah, but it's a good way to help get rid of them. But the nutria is a very invasive species. They're not supposed to be here, and
Where are they supposed to be then?
I can't remember where they come from. They're not like.
Would it be a
native?
I'm sure if you asked a nutria, they'd be like, "No, this is my home."
Well, yeah, because they've all been born here.
Not their fault.
Muskrat. That's what it was. Muskrat.
Muskrat.
Yeah, something like that.
They're around here too.
But they're big and they're mean, and I've heard they're good eating, but
Ugh.
I'll
That
let
damn
the
snakehead.
I'll let the people
Again,
who are eating
no,
them continue.
thank you.
eating. No, yeah, same here.
Mm-mm.
I don't want to know if that tastes like chicken or not.
Have you run into a pacu yet?
What the heck is that?
It's the cousin to the. Oh, it's a omnivorous fish. It's invasive, like the snakehead. It's down in Florida.
No, I haven't seen that yet.
It's related to the piranha, but it's also known as a ball biter, as in, it'll bite guys, what, because it
Well,
thinks it's
most
a
of the
walnut.
time, I don't see people standing in the water magnet fishing.
It's just instead of having sharp teeth, think of a piranha that has molars, and
Right.
it'll bite through steel leader line that they use to catch swordfish and all that. It's a kind of a nasty looking thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No,
But
that's
it's
something I'd have to look up.
It's like in one of the waterways, like near a golf course or something. It was on a River Monsters, tail end of a River Monsters episode a couple
And you
years
see,
ago.
how did that get here? Who brought that here, and why? And it was probably somebody with the exotic fish type thing,
Mhm.
and it probably got more than they could handle. And okay, let's just go dump it in the water.
Well, a lot of that comes into the ballast water off of ships.
Like the zebra mussels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zebra mussels are real bad.
And the whole thing going down there with the Everglades with the pythons right now is because people brought them in as exotic pets, and they got too big for them to handle, or they couldn't feed them anymore, and they just here, go free. And now they're out there doing tons of damage. So they've got
plan.
They've got they do python hunts every year down in the Everglades now to try to eradicate those things out of the Everglades.
It's a lot of work.
It is, but they are devastating, wildlife down there right now. So
Invasive species always a bad thing. Just
Yes,
like
yes.
invasive flora or fauna. Doesn't matter. It's always bad for the local ecology.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, hey, Nathan.
Jason.
Yes.
So why don't we have female magicians today?
Oh my God, I don't want to hear it.
It's not he's live streaming.
Yeah, I'm live streaming. We're not doing that on here. Go away. It's after 12. You need to be in bed.
Yeah. What's
Good
going
night.
on?
Midnight already, almost.
Yeah, it's 12:18 here.
That's only 11 here.
19 here.
In the Midwest.
12:19
Almost
now.
11.
We're in the Midwest.
Central here.
So we had some terrible wind the other day.
Didn't we? Crazy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I
I
pay
was
attention a lot
I
to the
was
weather.
driving
so-
the day after to work, and I noticed that a huge part of somebody's barn or house had flown across the road and had wrapped around a telephone pole. And I was like, okay. I was like, that looked like, because it looked like it was part of their, like there was pieces of wood, but like pieces almost of like barn material, like aluminum or like something like that.
Right.
But it was completely like wrapped around like that of the entire telephone pole.
One of
And
the
it's just like gone from the other side of the road of their structure. And I was like, wow.
Yeah, those tornadoes that just went through in that whole area.
Tennessee.
Just-
And
oh,
we didn't get tornadoes. We just had such bad wind. The
It's like a
wind
decibel here.
was like 50, 60 mile per hour gusts. and it was just so loud.
Well, we don't get a lot of tornadoes. We do get a few tornadoes here and there. They're pretty few and far between, but
Yeah, you guys
we get a
just
lot of
hurricanes.
well, the hurricanes, yeah, but we have hurricane parties. So
Parties?
yes, we have hurricane parties. There's a hurricane coming. Woohoo!
Yeah, definitely don't want one of those with a tornado, though.
No. But we get these. What do they call them? Like a downdraft or a
crosswinds?
No, it's this weird phenomenon where,
Microburst.
like, all of a sudden everything just like the wind just all of a sudden for no reason just gets crazy in one area. It's like everything goes up. It's almost like it's a tornado, but it's not. It's I can't remember what they call it right now. I don't know if it's called a downdraft or an updraft. It's
Updraft.
Oh man, there's an actual term for it, and I cannot think of what it is right now. But they're real brief. It's not something that hangs around like a tornado does or anything. It's like quick. It's there and it's gone, and stuff is everywhere.
Microburst.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like a microburst type of thing.
We've had those before here,
and it's just wild. And there's no warning, and it's just all of a sudden it's there, and it's wild. It's called sucky weather. Yes,
It's called sucky weather. Yeah,
called
exactly.
sucky weather. That is great way to put that.
It's just
That's right next to crazy.
weird. Around here, we are pretty lucky. We don't usually get much in the way of like super extreme bad weather. So we're lucky like that. So we're not in mudslide territory or earthquake territory or any of that kind of weird extreme weather. We get the odd, tornado here and there, but not extremely bad. But this wind was pretty bad. It was knocking stuff over everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Mother Nature. Mother Nature was doing what Mother Nature does long before humans were here, and Mother Nature will be doing what Mother Nature does long after humans are gone.
I keep saying, you know what? Mother Nature is having a cleanse. We're having a cleanse right now because she's a little mad at us for not taking care of the earth.
Well, Mother Nature has cleansed the earth many, many times.
She says there are too many people. We need to cleanse.
Now that you get out on the road and try and drive, and I can agree with that.
There are too many people. We need to cleanse.
There's been times I'm driving down Blanding Boulevard out here and go, now I understand Thanos.
And I'm not saying that to be like, it's one of those things where like, why is this happening to us? And everything. And I'm just going, it's just,
it's Mother Nature.
That's all I can say. That's the only
She
reason.
decided to stir things up.
She's a
Make
little
it
pissed
interesting.
off.
Yes.
She's a little pissed off. So,
Any tornado is bad. That's for sure.
Especially in EF5.
I mean, that's so crazy. That entire area just.
And it's amazing how long those hurricanes stayed on their hurricanes. Now you got me saying hurricanes. Tornadoes stayed on the ground.
That's your area.
And how
That's
far?
your area.
When I was stationed in Miami, I was on watch as an engineer, and part of our duties, we go up onto the bridge and make sure everything up there is working properly and everything's where it's supposed to be. And there was a storm, and it was a lot of wind, and it was raining, and I get up there and I'm looking out up Governor's Cut out into the Atlantic, and there's a water spout. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. Water spouts happen a lot. We get a lot of water spouts.
They're those thin things on the water, right?
Yeah, it's basically a water tornado.
Right.
Until it comes ashore. And I'm watching that thing, and I'm like, it's
gonna do some damage.
It's zigging that way and it's zagging that way, but it's coming at us.
Now it's gonna do some damage.
it landed right up on the pier. It came up onto the pier and went up right along next to the cutter, but on the pier.
Right.
And it was slinging, and vehicles were doing this. It wasn't enough to pick anything like that up, but garbage cans were going all over the place. It was The paper was flying everywhere. It was crazy, and it got about halfway down towards where the communication station was. That's there, and it just vanished.
Oh my
It
goodness.
just vanished. But it was one of those things. I'm standing there on the bridge, and it's like it happened so fast.
Like, did that
Mesmerizing.
just happen?
It was one of those things that I just see what I think I just saw. And then I got onto the phone with the officer in charge, and I'm like, we just had a tornado go up the pier. No, we did not. Yes, sir, we did. You need to come up here and take a look. And he came up there on the bridge, and he's looking around, and it just everything that was everywhere up on the pier. It was insane, but because that's not something you see down there. You see the water spouts, but them coming up on shore like that. But that obviously is nothing compared to what just happened. You know, that's a sunny day compared to what just happened.
Tornado Alley at its finest.
Yeah. And that is very unusual for tornadoes to continue as long as they did. That was insane.
Yeah, it beat the previous record for how much distance it traveled. Most of the time, tornadoes only last a few minutes. That lasted, 200 miles and a few hours? Yeah.
Yeah, and it stayed strong too. It stayed strong.
It was because of the temperatures.
Makes you wonder what the spring is going to be like.
That day, even though we didn't get those tornadoes in Wisconsin, it was so warm. It was like almost 70 degrees.
65 here.
And then the next day, it was like freezing. It was
77 Wednesday for here.
Yeah, see, we just ended hurricane season, and all in all, hurricane season this year wasn't all that bad.
That's good.
Yeah, there were a lot of storms, but there weren't any that were. I mean, any time a powerful hurricane hits, I mean, it does a lot of damage, but nothing I think this year was as bad as there's been some in the past. But that's the cycle it goes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get lucky.
Yes, absolutely. And that's like Hurricane Andrew. Hurricane Andrew was a weird hurricane. When it took out the what was it in the 80 something?
I feel like that's a long time ago already.
It was, but it there's still parts of South Florida that haven't recovered from that. There's whole communities that are still to this day look like something from The Walking Dead.
And they keep talking about how every single time there's a hurricane down in the Louisiana area, I keep going, people need to move.
Yes. Yes.
Where would they go, though? Their commerce is there.
Just a smidge, because that place is underwater.
It is. The whole New Orleans.
Water.
The whole New Orleans area is below sea level.
Ridiculous.
It is absolutely. But
I mean, there's a lot of history there, and that's nice and all. But I mean, every year they're just asking for it.
Yeah.
That whole area. It's just like it's almost like you just work so hard on like redoing it, like fixing everything, and it's just like it's
the
gonna
seawalls
go under again.
The seawalls, the dikes, all the stuff that they've got built up down there is
it's
not
horrible.
not up to par. Yeah.
And
it's
they
scary.
do stuff that just doesn't fix anything for any good length of time. So it's like I don't even know why I'd continue to fix it.
Now there's no telling what you'll find from that, Deej.
Yeah.
That's cool and horrifying all at the same time.
Yes.
You ever see any of the documentaries about tornadoes? They'll pick up, like, say, a fork, and they'll drive it through a tree or like a concrete wall. It's insane what tornadic winds can do.
I have seen pine trees after a hurricane where a pine needle was buried into the pine tree.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I was telling you, like that whole structure was wrapped around a thing across the street, and I went,
And it does it like putty.
mm-hmm.
It turns it in, almost turns it right into putty.
It took 2 days, but it was finally gone today.
Well,
Finally got somebody to move that stuff.
There's
so much clean up.
There was a really funny video I saw. I think it was the local Orslans here in the state, and someone recorded a horse tank rolling down the parking lot, and the only way it stopped is it smashed into the passenger rear door, or no, driver's rear door of a black Ford. Looked like a 2020. I can only think, well, whoever.
Our horse tank literally rolled down. Did you guys ever recover that thing out of the field? The horse tank? It's still there.
Oh, yeah, I do know something.
Yeah, it
local
rolled
here.
away. It had water in it, and now it had rolled away.
There was a someone in Hutch that, due to the strong winds, it literally lifted a full-size trampoline with the skirt on it, you know, the safety net.
Yeah.
It lifted it up, and then it moved it 2 houses down, and then just like gently dropped it.
Yes.
Yeah. And the
Yeah,
guy
there's video of that. Yeah.
Yeah, the guy
Weird.
woke up, and he's like, "Why is there a trampoline in the back of my?"
Yeah. How did that get here? There's no way for that to make it up the side of the house. A buddy I used to work with, he put one in, and he actually had it tied down with the supports for it in the ground.
Yeah.
And it came up out of his back. That they didn't see it happen because it was everything happened at night.
Yeah.
And they went out there the next day, and there's no trampoline. Well, they found it across the street where their backyard, and they've got the privacy fence, and then there's a road.
Yeah.
And then there's a pond, retention. Well, you know, the retention ponds, and it was out in the retention pond.
Oh my God.
So they went out and retrieved it. They got it out of there. It was all been up to hell and everything, so it was no good anymore. But you know, they did the right thing and went and got it out of the water. But it was it was probably where they got it was probably a good 75 yards or so away from where it was sitting in his backyard. And
it's just gonna blow.
Yeah, it just picked it up, and it took
Trampolines
it from
are pretty light once they come out of the ground.
Well,
they fly pretty well.
Take them down, but like they'll roll after that.
They're just a big kite.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, I'm gonna hop off of here.
Yeah,
see you,
You
Venture.
guys have a good night.
Feel better.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Tell everybody we said hi.
No problem. Have a good one.
All right, take care. Good night.
As they say in Wisconsin, tell your folks I says hi.
Yeah, I says hi.
I
Tell
says
your
hi.
folks I says hi. You gotta watch Charlie Barron's. Does Manitowoc Minute. It's funny as hell.
Okay.
He doesn't make the beer, but he has this
Endorsement.
right for Keep Her Moving. The beer Keep Her Moving comes from Wisconsin. It's hilarious.
Well, and you know
Good
what's so
channel
funny?
for a laugh. You'll die laughing. It's really funny.
You know what's funny is America is so spread, and just we got cultures here from all over. It's such a melting pot, and it's amazing how the regional accents and the regional verbiage and phrases and things that are said down in the South just don't vibe with things said like in the Northeast or the Northwest, and it's just such a total. But we're all, it's for one
Come
country.
through my checkout line and call me ma'am, and I always say jokingly, I said, "Okay, are you either in the military or from the South?"
Yeah,
and I'm right both times.
and that's me. I was born and raised. It's yes sir, yes
So
ma'am.
like we're from the South. That's what I get. Just yes, yes, ma'am. Yes,
and
ma'am.
it's now there's the polite, and then there's the sarcastic. It's like It's like,
bless her
absolutely, yes,
heart.
ma'am.
bless
Absolutely, yes,
her
ma'am.
heart.
And then, yeah, bless your heart does not mean bless your heart.
No, it does not.
But then there's yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes, ma'am. You know, so it really depends on the fluctuation of your voice and the tone. But
No,
that's
it's
just the way
always
I was
very
raised.
polite. It's always very polite when they do it.
Well, and you can tell even if it's said politely, you can pick up the
If
the
they
meaning.
didn't mean it, I'd be able to tell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But the whole bless your heart thing is just hilarious. It's oh bless your heart.
Oh, bless her little heart.
And then in their head they're going, you need to go somewhere and die. But you're
Off into the shadows.
Like, what a stupid.
you are stupid.
You are a stupid.
You are just bless your heart. But
Bless her heart.
but you know but it's so weird for people
We
from
don't
the
even have
South.
anything near that. We don't have anything like that.
But see, you probably
Close
do,
to
and
that.
you just
Yeah.
don't know because it's so part of the vernacular that you don't think.
I mean,
anything
maybe
of
we
it.
do, and I'm not aware. Yeah.
Well, you see, like the whole "bless your heart" thing to me, that doesn't seem out of the ordinary. You know, that's just part of our normal commentary down here.
Right.
You know,
Brockton is one to listen to.
yeah, Brockton.
Definitely. Brooklyn accent.
I love
To the
it when he goes after Mark and Angela. Mock is mock. So whenever we see Mark and Angela from To Dive and Detect, it's MAAAHK. Mock.
Mock.
The bag.
Bag.
Big.
Yeah.
Him and
of course,
Tiger
Going
cockies.
down to the yard.
Yeah. Cockies. Are you talking about my pants or the things I use to start my car?
Right.
You know, it's all over. Of course, then you get over to California and you've got the whole surfer
Vibe.
Yeah, that whole
Hey,
Valley
man.
Girl.
My favorite southern thing is, okay, here's the state of Illinois, right? This is Midwestern.
Good night, Deej.
Somewhere in here, southern. The accent.
Yeah.
We drove through. It was weird. I don't remember where we were going. We were driving through the state like this because we had to get down here. So it was just, we stopped to get something to eat, and all of a sudden it was the thickest southern you've ever heard. I don't know where this line is. I don't know where the line is in here where it just all of a sudden it's just southern down here.
Deep south.
It's like in somebody's backyard. It exists.
Right. There is the Mason-Dixon line.
There's somewhere somebody's backyard.
You got
You jump over the fence, and then
you got people on this
southern.
side of the fence are talking with that real southern slang, and over here they're.
I don't know how it happened.
It's just it's America is an amazing
Very
place.
strange. Very strange.
Yes, absolutely. All right, guys. I've had about all I can stand.
Okie dokie.
It's been fun.
Yes,
That's
it's
for
been fun. This was good. I like
Oh,
these. I like.
somebody said south of Springfield.
Springfield, Illinois.
That's where it is. That's where the line is, right there.
It's that's one of the
I'll
things
take
I
your
love
word
about.
for it.
I love watching, like, I'm a big History Channel and Science Channel and Food Network, and I love. And one of my favorites is Guy Fieri with the Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, just because he is all over America.
I love
And-
docu things. They're so much fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
And just watching and listening to the people talk about their restaurants and their food and listening to the differences. Like, you'll have somebody who has something over here and it sounds like it's the same thing as what's over here, but it's not.
But it's not.
You know?
America is very vast.
It is.
Yes.
Absolutely it is. One of the TikTokers I follow, he's a guy over there in the UK, and I love following him because he's always talking about the differences in America and the UK, and not in a negative way. It's
Right.
very funny. You know, you got this, I got this. You're telling me you don't have this when we have this.
Then we have this. Yeah.
And it's really funny. But he was talking about making a trip from, you know, the one side of Great Britain, or the southern end of Great Britain, to the northern end of Great Britain, and how long it would take. And he's like, and it only takes like 3 hours or something like that to drive. And he's like, and it takes you like 8 hours to drive across one state.
Depends on the shape of the state.
Texas. It was like Texas, to get from the eastern side to the western side of Texas is like an 8-hour drive or something.
A
like
ridiculously huge state.
Yes. Yes. You know, and it's like you could fit Great Britain inside Texas.
Yeah, sometimes they just don't understand how big some of the states are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Walk out your back door, you get lost in your own state. Oh, where did I go?
Yeah. So then, baby, what you want?
What you want?
What is it? The southern word of the day, sensuous. Hey, baby, since you was up, will you get me a beer from the fridge?
Oh my.
Yes. Have a good night, brother man.
The other
Appreciate you
thing
for hanging around.
that we have here is some people, and it's even in different like cities around where I live. Some people will say the stop and go light, and other people will just say they call it a stoplight. What do you call it?
It's the stoplight.
Yeah. That's what I call it, is a stoplight. But then I've got people that live in like, who grew up in just, you know, like a county away from me, calling it a stop and go light. It's really annoying.
It's like shopping carts. It's a shopping cart. It's
a shopping cart.
It's not a trolley. It's not a
and it's
buggy.
not buggy.
It's a shopping cart.
Shopping cart.
Or just cart.
Yeah. Or soda.
Cart's fine. Yeah.
You got soda. You got pop.
Soda pop, soda.
And then you got some people who call it soda pop.
They go overboard with and call it both. So
Yeah.
like, no, it's just it's a soda.
And some people like, hey, you want a Coke? Yeah, I'll take a Coke. And then they hand you like.
But like all Coke is
a Pepsi.
It's like Coke is a general term in the South, isn't it? Or something.
It really is. Yeah.
This is like Coke just means everything.
Yeah. Well, see, and I grew up with soda. It's just it's. Yeah, I'll take a soda. Pepsi. But
Coke is an actual brand.
Yes.
So like you can't just use that as a general.
Well, no,
term.
the problem is though, a lot of the big brands that people grew up on, those big brands were so big that they encompass everything. You know, so it's
they've changed certain things, so it's okay for you to call like Kleenex everything, like everything that's a facial tissue.
Yep.
Or whatever is, you can call it Kleenex now, and they can't like trademark their name anymore.
Their trademark ran out.
Right, or something. Yeah, like, and so everybody calls them, everything is Kleenex.
One sec real fast. Janine, before you leave, you are 2 months into your Squatch Butt membership, so I will need to get with you so that I can get a shirt out to you. So
oh yay!
Yes, hit me up either on Instagram or somewhere, but you know what, it's anybody who does the Squatch Butt membership after 2 months, I'm sending them a shirt. So let me know, get with me so I can get your information out to you and get this out there to you.
Yay!
Hey Nathan, all right, brother man, have a good night. I'm about to bring this to an end myself. The membership, if you look right under the window that you're looking at, it should say join. There's a join button. If for some reason you don't see that join button, if you hit into the description, there's a link in the description.
I like that.
Yes.
Is that what they say? What flavor Coke do you want?
Well, yeah, because there's
Coke.
The mispronunciation of wash and wash. That's an old one around here.
Well, you've got Coke, Diet Coke, Vanilla Coke,
Some
Cherry
people
Coke.
think some people think we in the Midwest say water wrong.
Water.
Water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Water.
We say water.
Water.
What do you say?
Water.
Water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
say
okay.
it weird, do I?
No.
No,
Must be
I didn't
the
think
accent.
so.
That's
I didn't
okay.
think so.
H2O.
My pronunciation of dog is DAWG. Dog.
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 Oh crap! I had one that I was about
Are
to
you
say.
Need
and
a
I
lot of
forgot what it was.
Texan accent around here sometimes.
Are you hungry now, kitty cat? I gotta feed my cat, so I'm gonna go, guys.
Alrighty.
All right.
Well,
We'll see you later.
yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah, Merry
we
Christmas.
we won't be doing a live next week, next
Right.
Friday. So Merry Christmas, Happy New
We'll
Year.
look for the next one.
Yes, it may be a few weeks out.
That's okay.
Yes, dog, right there. That's it
Dog.
exactly. All righty,
All
guys.
right. We'll see
I'm
you.
going to bring this to an end. Everybody, have a great one. Have a great weekend. I hope you all have a chance to get out, do some hunting, spend some time with your family. Just enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the holidays coming up. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, everybody. Willie, thanks for hanging out for a little while.
See ya.
Appreciate it, brother, man.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good night, guys. And make sure you leave the place a little better than you found it. Stay squatchy, y'all.